The African, he ain't called me back yet. Text me back.
Maybe he's looking for a white man to send him a message. Maybe that's it.
Universal, did you see that message from the black guy on Facebook? You're looking for a room to rent. Did you see that? Were you here for that, Universal?
John, I think that we should do something with that. How you did that earlier.
What's it?
The post. So like for the landlord segments that you have, I think that we should, look in DC and maybe some other places and read their descriptions and, check to see if they've gotten responses or not, because that was very entertaining. And it was very informative too, because I'm not thinking about that sort of thing, like there's a queer community for housing. And a lot of people don't want to rent to them. So, yeah.
Yeah, Portia, I just looked this shit up just in my phone. And you'd be surprised to see, like, let me show you one message right here.
Oh, Universal.
What up? So,
oh shit, you got the reverb on today.
Oh fuck! Hold on, let me get that fixed. Sorry, yo.
Sounds like Barry White.
Yeah,
Sounds like Barry White when Barry White barely hit puberty, man. Like
You like that, Lo? Is it still on?
I was just about to say, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, I gotta restart it. I'll be back.
Hi guys.
What up, Lolo?
I'm ready to make my blanket for you guys today. I'm almost set up. I was like cutting some stuff. Obviously, I'm doing most of it on there. I just gotta do whatever. But I'm trying to find this TikTok that I wanted to share with you guys. It was just a little crazy ass story, and I think that you guys would like to hear it. So just give me 1 second to find it.
Look at this right here, Portia.
Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah.
Make my Pac the Q-Pac. Wants to get pocked up.
We need to clearly make a song.
What does that even mean? LGBTQ friendly? Does that mean that it's like some like house where everyone's gay and they're fucking or something? What does that mean?
Did you just get this message today?
Nah, man. Portia, all I had to do was just search LGBTQ in my messages.
Oh, wow, John.
But I get so many. That was just the first one that popped up.
I mean, but John, how are you supposed to know that though? I
just tell hell yeah.
Whenever you rent to people, are you supposed to ask, "Hey, are you a queer?"
Well, you do. Well, they asked me, "Is it friendly?"
Yes.
But as I was
like, what does that like? What you don't like hunt them down? Like, what does that mean? Like, yeah. Like, what could that mean? What could that even mean? That everyone's like sleeping with each other?
No, it just means they are accepting of that particular lifestyle.
Right. I mean, it's 2024, right?
Hold on.
It is, and you'd think a person would know what that meant in 2024, but it apparently escapes some people.
What I explained to you is this. Remember where Roscoe and I did the live stream, right? Mm-hmm. All up and down that street, you have to put the LGBT flag up in front of your store.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't put it up, then why the fuck you ain't got it?
Mm-hmm.
Anti-LGBT. Whatever the fuck, Q-pop, whatever, right? And so it's like a unwritten rule to be friendly, right? Like putting your flag up, right? Or a dog pissing on territory, right? Okay, I put my flag up, pissed on this building, pissed on that building. And so what they want you to do is, be, as the guy said, I want you to put a serious emphasis on B. Right? That's what he wants, the B.
For black.
Right. And they want you to put a serious emphasis on the Q, the LGBT. So maybe you got to decorate it LGBTQ. Maybe you're understanding when they come in and they have sex parties and there's shit left on the sheets. Blood.
Well, I mean, there are some areas that are there are some areas that are historic that have some like history, like where it might make sense. Like,
Oh, and really quick,
subsidies.
I wanted to read this out loud for HB. And then also too, just to think, like, if you were having this conversation in person, where in Northwest is the house located? Does the house have a kitchen, a refrigerator? I would like to cook food. Also, is the house LGBTQ friendly? Best, Cassandra.
Hey, Cassie.
What does that have to do with your living situation?
No, you guys. I think you guys are like taking this too far. First of all, I don't
If
know
you
why
answer
everybody.
no, it's against the law, by the way.
No. I think you guys are like making this way more complicated than it is. I'll ask you guys. This will be the answer if you guys are LGBTQ friendly or not. Would you guys room with a gay person? Yes or no?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
all right.
I have, but I was lucky enough that he was always in his person's place, so I never really got to.
I room with a gay female. Only a gay female.
I mean, he was really polite. He was a mask.
Female,
yeah, you're not friendly. So
here's
Juan is
another one.
LGBTQ friendly.
Okay, here's another one.
I don't care.
I mean, just because you're quote unquote friendly doesn't mean that like you have to be doing it too.
Exactly.
No, nobody's saying that though. Who is saying you got to do gay butt sex?
Like, you wouldn't room with a gay.
Yeah, no.
You wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't because I'm not LGBTQ friendly. I wouldn't do it.
Well, the thing is I went to law
I just don't want other people thinking I'm gay. You know?
Well, I went to law school.
I mean,
Well,
no, I'm not gay. This dude is. I'm not gay. Okay, people would think I'm gay. I ain't doing that shit.
So here's another message.
So what if you're gay?
Hold on, guys. Here's another one.
Is the house in a safe neighborhood? Is the house LGBTQ friendly? Will I have my own room or bed? Does the house have hot water for shower?
You know what? That last question doesn't make sense.
This person is used to like living in some real fucking shitty places.
Yeah.
No. What happened was when you create a new listing, hot water is not selected by default. So we had to go back in and reselect. Yeah, hot water is included. You have to select if there's hot water. I don't know why that is, but whatever.
Just another way they lower the standards for landlords.
No, I think every place doesn't have hot water. You might rent a cabin. There's no hot water.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
John, do you think you would make more money or less money by making your rentals LGBTQ friendly?
Man, we thought about doing a house just straight LGBT. But it's just you got to design it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, if you're you got to go all out.
Well, one thing about people in that community, John, is that they have the best credit out of the majority of the people that are going to apply for rent.
It really depends because it's such a wide spectrum now. Like we showed a guy earlier, LGBT, he probably doesn't have the best credit, he doesn't have much money either. And demographically, he's probably not going to get along with renting from LGBT people that are in a little bit better status. I was talking earlier about there are levels to it.
Right. In
DC, for instance, there's you just think about all the LGBT organizations and how the money would flow, right? Let's say I mentioned earlier you work at the Whitman Walker Clinic, the AIDS clinic. Well, that's a big time AIDS clinic. Yeah, you're gonna get money. You have a pretty decent, stable job. Then I showed you a gay Negro. He worked for the NAACP. Well, you know where this sentiment is going towards the NAACP. That's going to be a little harder to make a living or keep a living going, right? NAACP versus the healthcare of AIDS people. Well, I bet on the tenant that works with the healthcare of the LGBT community.
Yeah. Same thing down here in South Texas. The Valley AIDS Council, the majority of the people that work with them are going to get a place.
Versus a Negro that works for a dying organization. Hell, the name is even dead, the Colored People Organization. And so these are the kind of ways that, from a landlord standpoint, and when I was showing you the listing, like, what are the red flags? He works for an organization that's probably going to have a hard time fundraising, the NAACP. versus one of these LGBT people that work for Trans Lives Matter that's flush with funding. Trans Life Health Matters. We solicit funding to help you transition from a man to a woman, or help support legislation to help us transition from man to woman. There's a lot of people behind that movement putting big money behind it. The surgeons that want to make money cutting your dick off. That's big business, right?
This is my dick.
That person gonna keep a job, right?
It's a project. That's like a 2-day project.
But you can see the pecking orders of what I'm saying is that within the LGBTQ, there are the elite. The Rachel Maddows, right?
Yeah.
The queer, the trans that can.
Anderson Cooper,
not Don Lemon though. Not Don Lemon. The Don Lemon
he's not.
like lower tier. But the Rachel Maddow.
What do you don't like Don Lemon?
I don't care about Don Lemon. The point I'm making though is that there are levels to even in the LGBTQ community. And so it shows up in housing just the same, right? And that the elite ones, the ones again that work for the Democrat organizations that's flush with money, you can see that look where they live, right? I showed you earlier. They lived on 16th Street Heights. Ryan knows where that is. That's the Gold Coast, right, Ryan? Right? 16th Street is the Gold Coast, right? That's where the elite transgender
Ain't no brokies over there.
No brokies.
Ain't no brokies. None of the poors are there.
Only the brokers are there are the Hispanics because they live in multiple, unit housing.
Yeah, there's 90 of them in one unit.
Right. They're the only brokers there. They're selling fruit on the street. And so that's kind of how it goes, in terms of the levels. And so most of the black LGBTs, they usually rent from me. Like the one that guy, his budget was it 900 to 1100? Put him more in line to be calling up Lolo to get a room from John Galt. Ain't that right, Lolo? Mm-hmm. We're gonna get that homosexual call.
John, it'll honestly, you probably get a better deal if he calls you. Honestly, I don't think Lolo would do anything for him.
Lolo, can you help me get the fruits? Lolo, can you help me get the fruits? Can you help me get the fruits? The LGBT.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't personally stand for that stuff, but I can help you get them.
Turn my house into a fruitcake house, huh? Help me.
Yeah, John.
What are we talking about here?
John, you said earlier.
Rid of the loom.
You'd have to change You said earlier, John, you'd have to change the setup of the house. Why? I'm just curious. Like change the art around or something.
Let's say you want colors, the flags.
John, they will do that themselves and enjoy it more if they do.
They'll put bows all over the place.
Point.
Some of them are tourists. Some of them are tourists, and
a lot of vaudeville.
You got a lot of patchouli.
A lot of Baroque art everywhere.
You could probably put like a stripper pole in there for them.
Let's see if there's some LGBT rooms.
Then you don't even have to pay for it.
I was going to say, I don't think the community is that flamboyant, HB. I think that a lot of them now have calmed down. You wouldn't be able to tell that they act out in public.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, as I look at
the ones that are rich, I think are more flamboyant.
Like if you look at the listings here,
none
of them are very flamboyant.
Oh yeah.
And like
now you don't know. You don't know.
I'm just looking at them right here. Like nothing's like there are no gay flags. I think with the gay people like luxury.
Yeah.
Like that's
who
really
doesn't.
I like luxury.
but gay people can afford luxury. Right? But gay people can afford.
Right.
No. Yes. I don't think everybody likes luxury though.
No, everybody likes HB. Everybody, even the poor niggas.
I mean, yeah. No, I guess you're right. But I think the difference is like, I think gay people sometimes
Hello.
they like luxury even when they can't afford it though.
Yeah, I mean everybody's that way. Honestly.
That's everyone again.
It should be like, bro, it be broke motherfuckers, like broke motherfuckers, right? American motherfucker, like if you don't give them some hot shit, man, like even they ain't got but $50, they want hot shit, right? They want
Yeah.
a bathroom, like they'll never have one themselves. But when they rent a room for that one night, they get to lay their head. They want some shit this night. They want their experience. Shit ain't got much. That's just like one, it's an experience for them. Honestly.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you.
What's up, Lolo? You want to tell us about this show? What we doing tomorrow?
You said tomorrow or today?
Tomorrow? What we doing tomorrow? I'm talking about the real estate showcase we doing tomorrow.
Oh, that's Thursday, right?
Sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
John, go down.
Well, we'll be trying to do the virtual walkthroughs like you do by yourself to obviously try to see what ones would probably sell the best. I'm going to try to be making the ads with obviously not all the information in it, but everything that you've seen in those texts, like would there be hot water or shit like that. I'd be the ones to set up those ads. And yeah, I mean, me and John really are just kind of going over that Thursday and going over some more of the rooms, what rooms like I can put together in an ad because they look similar to each other, or I don't even know. I just have a lot on my mind, honestly, guys. I'm trying to get this blanket done, so I'm about to start any minute.
Does anyone have any suggestions for Lo how we can target the Hispanic audience? I was thinking
Thank you, Portia. Portia knows I hate the circle.
I was thinking about ChatGPT creating Spanish ads to mirror the ads that we have in English on Facebook. But if anyone else has any suggestions, what do you guys think?
We could probably
go
get
to
a
Home
Spanish
Depot
speaker.
or 7-Eleven.
Come on, Ryan.
And start asking questions.
We literally have Juan on the panel right now.
Well, it wouldn't be because each person is different, right? So it depends on who you're trying to attract. The Mexicans, well, I'm out because I'm part Puerto Rican. So would it be other people, the Cubans? That would be Virgo's job or Virgo's Mexicans. I mean, I could do it.
Wait a minute, Juan. Hold on a second. Wait a second, Juan. Hold on. Are you telling me Puerto Ricans and Mexicans don't speak the same language?
We speak Spanish, but
I was about to say there is a different Spanish. They got different Spanish.
Dialects different. It's like speaking British English and American English.
Oh, I didn't know that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If you go to change the language on your browser, it will give you options. I used to develop like personalization for Comcast and shit like that, and it would serve up. There's different versions of Spanish and.
Yeah, there's Puerto Rican Spanish, Mexican Spanish, and Spain Spanish are the three big ones on.
And even English, the UK versus what is it, US English or whatever.
There's also restaurant Spanish, which is what I speak.
Are you below occupancy, John? Are you below occupancy, or are you at occupancy?
Now, this is the slow season for Airbnb. So what we always do, and what is new for me is building out like a kind of a virtual marketplace to cut out the middleman. To be honest, like everyone that calls me on Facebook, like the African, one of the things that legitimizes what I do is I give them an option. There's so many scams that I give them an option. I say, hey man, I understand you're afraid of scams. Book online. As soon as they go online and they see them damn high ass prices with the fees and shit, they come right back and call me. And so that's the middleman, right? Running them back to me. But the middleman also, right, which most people don't get to do with the middleman, right? You think about you selling dope, right? Right. You're right. Yeah, I may be speaking over some people here, but let's just say let's say if you're selling dope, right? Right. And so you say, well, I got some good dope, right? Right. And you out on the street. And the man said, well, how I know your dope good? Well, you can't send him to your connect as proof that you got the good dope. because of what he'll just buy from your connect right there, and it'll be cheaper.
Yeah,
because he's cutting you out, right? But in this sense,
it's subcontracting. I get it. I get the whole concept.
Hold on, but in this sense, the man come up to me on the street. He said, "Man, I don't trust you to got that good dope." I said, "Okay, well, cool. Go check with the middleman."
Which is me.
Right. And then he said, "But the middleman price is so high. I want to come back to you," because he go to Airbnb. He said, "Woo, shit. The middleman to validate that the dope gonna be good, it's gonna be 30% more." Damn. Let me go back to
So you're just trying to do some direct marketing instead of like
correct. You got it.
I'm gonna start this blanket. I'm just waiting to. I want you guys to see this TikTok. I was just waiting for you to be done.
And the other thing, right? Which is a teaching moment for the audience is that, like, one of the most dangerous things I told you about. I had a tenant get raped. Right? I tell you. Were you here when I told you about that?
No, that was so crazy.
Was it a guy? Was it a guy or a girl?
Let me see if I can look that nigga up.
Oh yeah, no, it was a
girl. I was about
girl.
to say, you asked if it was a guy or a girl.
Let me see, Georgia.
Well, John has some got some zesty tenants too.
John cuts out the middleman and passes the savings along to you.
But there is look. If you're getting rentals with Airbnb, you should. I mean, you're getting 30% more of the take if you're marketing direct.
Right, no extra charge.
Say what, right?
Well, no, I was just going to say, like, I would increase the price direct until you're close to Airbnb, right? And then if you start losing tenants, that's when you lower it again. But you want to find the price point,
Right. So, one of the things that is
your price up as you go.
One of the things I told you is, let me share with you this.
Most people sell shit too cheap.
Ryan, you know the thing though, there's so many like regulations and shit with Airbnb. I really don't blame John for trying to get out of there. Like,
he should.
People can complain.
But look, John, when I'm bidding jobs, if I'm selling every job that I bid, right, I raise my prices, because at the end of the day, there should be some loss. So you should be not selling if you're selling every single thing that you offer, right? Your prices are too low. You raise the prices until you lose a couple,
Yeah, there's the thing,
That's what I do.
If I had software to, like slice and dice my market, right, where I could price differently on different platforms more effectively. But I have people that are, searching across platforms, so I can effectively segment them, right? And so that is kind of one of the problems there, I try to price on Airbnb for tourists and price on Facebook for regular people, right? But anyway, so there's one here. Just had this is by the guy Chris Plant, called "Remember Normal." And so one of the things I think about when I'm renting rooms, Ryan, is that most people want to go back month to month, year to year. They want a lease. You heard them niggas in my house, them Africans. Can I get some paperwork? Can I get a lease? Can I get paperwork? Can I get a lease? And ain't no paperwork.
Yeah.
Print the shit out on your own. Print it from your phone. The money you send me. That's your lease. That's your receipt. Remember normal. There is no more normal. There's no more month to month. You're gonna pay me as you get paid. As you get paid, I want to get paid. Right? Who the hell gets paid every 30 days now? I want to get paid when you get paid. Your rent is due when your payment comes through. I've shown you how many times now motherfuckers paying me day after day after day. One of the niggas that been paying me day after day after day. Ooh, man, it must have been for months now. $55. He finally up the number, man. Like, he slowed the treadmill down a little bit, like the hamster on the treadmill. Is that what they call it? A treadmill? Is that what the hamster is on?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
The hamster wheel.
Hamster wheel. He slowed the hamster wheel down a bit and got enough for a week.
Damn.
He bought like an eighth of an ounce. He like, man, I'm smoking every day. Let me just buy an eighth. Fuck it. I've been buying dime bags the other day. I've been buying $50 joints from Jay-Z.
He got the monogram package.
Give me a
That shit
pack.
reflective in the light.
Nigga said, man, let me just give me a pack. John. That's what he said, right? He said, I looked up this morning, but every morning, I guess, nigga must have worked real hard on Uber or something. Because he usually, every morning, by 2 in the morning, nigga send me that $50.
You got to get that John Galt Network, all the things T-shirt. I'll buy 10 of them motherfuckers.
I
right
think we yo, Tom, I think we got the motto for the shirt. All the things. I want all
Absolutely.
the things.
And then you put caricatures of all the personality, John and HB and Portia and Stanley and then you have a separate shirt that says none of the things, and it's just 12th man. And then
nah, come on.
I got a whole store. I got a whole store worth of stuff, for sale, and people buy it. And I don't know why, but they do. You get on Cafe Press, guys. You can sell everything, hats. You can sell all the things. I sell a shower curtain. I sell a fucking shower curtain with my logo on it for $50, and people buy it. I don't know why. And that's the only thing I mark up to any degree at all. And the only reason I mark it up is I said, if you want a shower curtain with my logo on it, you need to pay a penalty for being that goddamn dumb. So that's marked up for like $25, but everything else is only like $2, $3. Because I'd rather have them get something for their money, and it's more awareness than anything else. It's make it easy for people to get this stuff, and they'll wear it or show it. And but you guys could do that, man. In half a day, somebody could make a whole store for you on Cafe Press.
We have to do that, Portia.
Tom, people also love uniqueness as well. I have a couple of We the People Told You So shirts that I buy from Fallback Media for that reason. They're few and far between, and there's only one place that you can get them from, and people like that.
Yeah, I mean, people want what's the word for it? That people want items they can't get anywhere else. If they can get it anywhere else, they're not as interested. So if you're following, and by the way, a lot of people buy my crap that will never and have never heard my show. They just like old style kitschy looking shit. So that's why they buy it. But you guys could have that, man, today, quick, fast, in a hurry. Low hanging fruit, John. Low hanging fruit. Put that store up one time. You don't have to tend to it. You don't have to send anything. You don't have to take the customer complaints. You don't have to deal with returns. Nothing. Right. If they sell something, great. If they don't, who cares?
We definitely need to do that. All the things.
All the things, man. I sell a shot glass. I sell a frosted mug. I sell a clock. I sell a messenger bag. I sell 3 different kinds of hats. Don't get me started on the number of colors of t-shirts, long, short, hoodie with zipper, sweatshirt for ladies, tank top for ladies, t-shirt for ladies. I mean, a ton of crap. And I'm going to be redoing it this weekend because they just went to a different style of template for the website. So I got to go back and redo everything. Then I'll have all the things. And this is the busy time of year, Christmas time.
Hey, logo.
I like that idea.
I do too. Honestly, we just gotta get the logo right. The all the things logo, man.
While we're waiting on Lolo, here's some people that don't have all the things. They don't have anything.
Oh, God. What is it like to shop in a food desert? We decided to find out for ourselves, so we used a food vulnerability map to drive into the middle of a food desert.
Food vulnerability map. They keep coming up with new words and new shenanigans.
New way to be hungry.
Man, when you look at the grass growing over that sidewalk, what did Tupac once said? Rose growing through concrete. A lot of roads.
Roads through a concrete. I still ain't never seen that happen.
Oh
Still
man.
ain't.
In West Baltimore. We landed in Midtown Edmondson. We decided to wander around until we found a grocery store. On the way, we asked some people on the street where they got their groceries.
Chinese woman gonna open that motherfucker up. Open one up. She'd be back to open the fucking store. Look at homeboy here. What are he doing? Sitting down in the middle of the day with a dirt bike behind him, just chilling.
That looks like
smoking and drinking.
Aged 50 years.
Oh, I ain't even see that Newport. That nigga got that Newport long.
He got a rocket wear. He got a rocket wear hoodie on. They ain't made that in like 15 years, man.
Hey, but he's fresh though, from head to toe.
Yeah, I got a rocket wear hoodie myself, actually.
Fly though.
The Rockets in the building. Hey, this nigga ain't no more worried about no one no grocery store is. Like Chinese woman, bitch, you worry about grocery store, you open one. That's probably what he wants to tell her. Bitch, you come around here and worry about fucking grocery store. Open one up.
He got his fuel in his hand right now.
Bitch, you sell these motherfucking Coco, Choco, Loco, whatever the fuck I'm drinking. I'll come buy it from you. If you open it up, I'll buy it. I ain't worried about no motherfucking food, does it? Bitch, they got the drink I smoke, the drink I drink, and the smoke I smoke. Food, the weed, keep flowing. The cigarettes keep flowing for him.
Oh, you have to leave me.
Gotta be maybe.
I go out into the counter.
Another man said,
"Where you get your cigarettes in there, nigga? They should have nigga. Where you get your cigarette from?
Cast up your bucket where you're at to ski.
Why you got cigarette stores but not food store?
That there was nowhere within walking distance to get fresh produce.
Ski your shirt up.
If you had to go to corner stores around here, like what would you be able to buy?
Some old.
We passed several closed-up shops that hinted at a time when food access was more readily available.
John, that nigga needs the all of the things shirt. That's what he
We
needs.
finally found a corner store market with a high security entrance.
Shit. Hey, look at anywhere they need to go to eat. Lunch meat, niggas. Lunch meat. You want some lunch meat?
Lee's Mini Mart.
Chung Lee.
Lunch, cold drinks, and medicine. We'll give you a heart attack and we'll sell you
Bruce Lee got some food for you.
No, what you got to do is you got to have a shirt that like has a blank. It's like a blank % of the things, and people can write on it with like a dry erase or something. Then they can wash it if they go up and down. So it's like one day it's 27% of the things, and the next day maybe they get kicked out of their place and it's 0%, and then you get a government assistant and it's 75%. I don't know.
They need to change this.
I got a question for you, HB. What % of all the things are gonna be in this corner store right here? They nigga got food and medicine. That's all you need to survive, man. Gruel, nigga, eat gruel. What percentage of food you think? What you think they're gonna have in the store, HB?
Let's not be knocking gruel till you try it.
Okay, do you guys want to see what I'm making?
All right. Give me 1 second, though. We got 20 seconds. We'll be done.
But the owners were really nice and accommodating. They had been there for 30 years, and their mini mart provided a lot of essentials like canned foods, boxed meals, frozen meat, milk and eggs, but barely any produce or things like ground beef. Around 1 in 4 people in Baltimore are food insecure, and it's easy to forget that having access to fresh vegetables,
eggs, there's protein right there.
Vegetables and meats and foods is something that a lot of people don't have.
Damn, who did? Go ahead, Lola. Sorry for that.
Hold on 1 second. I'm turning on something.
I know Joe Stanley Curry. What's Stanley probably in the audience? Like, what the fuck are you
Portia,
talking
can you play that TikTok, please?
about?
Y'all need to stay off them dating apps. Did y'all see that? I watched.
And I don't know if this is true or not, obviously,
one of her
but
friends that was
this story was crazy.
met a dude on a dating app, but Every day went on a date. The date was cool. He paid for the date. Yeah, this is crazy. He paid for the date. It was all good vibes. The date comes to an end. They go their separate ways. He hits her back up like, hey, I left my keys in the house. My roommate's not answering. Like, could I maybe like come over to yours, be kicking for a little bit, and while I wait for him to respond so I can get in the crib? She's like skeptical, but she's like, okay, cool, whatever. So he comes to her crib, mind you, just after their first date. He comes to their crib, you know, and obviously she's not really thinking much because it was good vibes. And he, you know, it was good vibes on the date. He paid, it was cool. And they're chilling, whatever. It starts to get really late. She's like, you know what, I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, I mean, I guess you could just chill here in the living room. So he's just gonna chill in the living room and sit until he's waiting for a response from his roommate. So then she goes in her room, but she locks the door. And then she goes to bed. She lays down. First off, let's intercept right here with my thoughts. As a woman, you should not be allowed no man you just met that same day be in your fucking house while you go ahead and lay your head down to go to sleep. Are you cool? Let it know. It doesn't even matter. Not even just men. Any person. Are you cool? So you really went and laid down while somebody was in your fucking house? Not you allowed the okay. Back to the story. She hears a knock on the door in the middle of the night. I think she was like 3 a.m. or something. I don't know if this really was 3 a.m., but I think it was 3. She hears a knock on the door, her bedroom door. So she doesn't get up and go to the door. She's like, what's up? Like, she kind of just says like, hey, what's up? Dude's like, oh, my phone, it died, but I'm waiting, still waiting on that response. I feel like at this point, shouldn't you be asleep too? Shouldn't you have like maybe just passed out too? I don't know. But dude is like, I haven't heard from my roommate yet. I need to charge my phone. Like, you got to charge it. She doesn't get up. She doesn't go out and show him where it is. She says, yeah, kitchen drawer. There should be a charger in there. He says, cool. She goes and she just, lays back down. She starts to go back to sleep. Then he comes back and knocks at the door again. He's like, hey, well, this charger's not working. Do you have a charger in your room? This is not funny. Sorry. Whoa. He says, do you have a charger in your room? First off, why the fuck? Nah, Because, bitch, one thing about me, I know everything about all my stuff.
Wait. Can we pause it real quick? Can we pause it?
So the fact.
Wait, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? What the fuck? I'm lost. What the hell is going on? What is she talking about?
Would you like a Negro recap?
About a story
I'm kind of confused.
about a friend of a friend about this guy that she went on a date with. What are you confused about?
Okay.
This sketchy, skeevy dude that it just wormed his way into the apartment. Okay. And she was cool enough to say, yeah, just hang here till you get your ride. And then, of course, he's anyway, he's doing sketchy shit to get with it. And by the way, that dude shouldn't have even known where she lived. She shouldn't have given out even that much information.
That's a fact.
So he didn't have a ride. He was waiting for a ride.
No, like he went home to his apartment and he texted her and said, oh, I can't get into my apartment because I left my keys and my roommate is sleeping. So can I just come over to yours and wait until he wakes up at some point and answers? And she was like, well, since the date went well, like, I guess you can come over.
Oh, wow.
Locksmiths are not a thing?
Yeah, nah, locksmith is like $60, man.
But no, the end is what I was talking about. The
end
is crazy. I don't know what word was that, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right, let's go.
Do you have a charger in your room? This is not funny. Sorry. Whoa. He says, do you have a charger in your room? First off, why the fuck? Nah, Because, bitch, one thing about me, I know everything about all my stuff. I would know if I had a charger that didn't work. If I had a charger that didn't work, it'd be in the trash. So the fact that the charger works, I would immediately been like, the charger works. But she played it the perfect way. He like, do you have a charger in your room? But sir, why are you trying to get in this room so bad? She's like, doesn't really say much. We don't know what happens in this. After that happened, she calls 911. She doesn't waste any time. She's just like me. It's giving twin them. You're just like me. Literally, because I'm so skeptical about so many things. I'm so skeptical and I'm so careful. And sometimes I could be seen as annoying about that, but I don't care. I look and read into every little thing. I don't care. I'm not about to be the one that's on the news. Sorry, I'm not. She calls the police and so I guess the friend didn't specify what happened in between that time when the police were coming. So she calls the police. And I don't know if she was like being like, hold on, let me get dressed. We don't know. I'm assuming she probably was like pretending sleep or something like that. The door's locked. Y'all, the police gets to the fucking house. She hears the police knocking on her house door. And she still doesn't get up. She still doesn't go out. She waits. Then she hears the police and saying they're knocking on her room door. She's like, oh, they're in the house now. He opened the door. They were like, ma'am, we need you to open doors so we can come out and show you what's in your living room. Y'all, why the fuck does this woman go in her living room to see plastic tarp, laid out in her living room with tools lined up, like tools? This man was getting ready and preparing to dissect some shit. This man had tarp laid out throughout her fucking house and tools. It's giving Jeffrey Dahmer. It was giving Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm absolutely, this is why, if this woman was to not be as skeptical, if she was just to be like,
is this real?
That's what I said. I said I don't know if it's real. I wanted your guys' opinions on it too. Like,
This sounds
even
like
if so,
Dexter.
you don't think something like out there could possibly that could
This
definitely
sounds
be a
like
scenario.
this sounds like Dexter, Lola.
Is
I
that
don't
an
think this
episode
is.
of that?
That would have been the lead news story for 3 weeks, wherever it happened.
I think that would have
Yeah.
made the national news, believe it or not.
Yeah, I don't
definitely
think
would
I
have.
mean, even if so, like I said, if that was the case though, if it was real, what's your guys' like? What would you say?
Well, first of all, if this was real, 9 times out of 10, he's not gonna dismember her body at her own house. He's gonna do it at a separate location. So usually he would kidnap
That's
you
the
first.
That's your first thought when it comes to what you would have to say is, oh well, he didn't do it in the right.
That's not even true though. They'll chop you up in your own house. That shit happens over here all the time, New York City.
I was about to say like that
but
sounds pretty real to me.
What guy is gonna lay down a tarp though? Like if he's gonna chop you up,
People
he's
who
gonna
don't want to
chop
get
you
caught.
I mean, he's
Well-
already caught. He just went on a date with her.
The first thing I would say is never after a first date until you really get to know somebody. Hell, I would make them show me their place, their parents, all the people. You don't have them in your house. He shouldn't even know where you live.
Ew, why does EAE
Sorry,
gotta
guys,
call me a white
something
woman?
happened with
I'm
my
not.
internet.
Listen, EAE, I'm not white. That's very disrespectful. Because
No, any woman of any color at any time.
Don't listen to EAE. EAE.
Are you guys? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Portia.
Okay. That video. I wanted to apologize. Something happened with my screen, so I was gonna.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah. The ending was really that. Obviously, I forget what she even said. He ended up going.
Oh, there was
jail.
more to this. I thought it was over. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't that important, honestly.
Okay, so here we go. Sorry.
The enemy in. Oh my God. And she's safe to this day. And obviously the man, something going on with that. But that's absolutely unbelievable. And this is just an eye opener. Like this is, I feel like there's too many stories. Women, it's just you gotta be precautious. And men, I'm not gonna lie, because anybody can be crazy. But I know, like me, I'm very precautious. Stop inviting people in your homes when you don't know them. Stop doing that. I've been taught that since I was a kid. My mama never really let our friends. She always just say like, no. So I'm accustomed to that. I'm not just allowing people in my space, in my crib, in my face, everything. This woman could have literally been gone had she had been maybe too sleepy to think harder. Or another thing, I always follow my intuition, ladies. Listen to your intuition and that gut feeling. That first thought is usually the right thought to go on. Stop thinking that you overthinking shit. No, I'ma always go on my gut. I always listen to my intuition and I'm never wrong. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what your gut is telling you off rip. Like, for example, if you feel like a dude is not being loyal to you, or a dude is not being honest with you, or a dude is like doing some weird stuff behind your back, 9 times it's probably right. Like, you know what I mean? If you're having a conversation with somebody and you just feel like they lying, don't stop trying to be like, oh, but you think too hard. No, think hard. I just wanted to get that story out and let y'all know, like, if y'all didn't hear about that, that's actually crazy. protect yourselves. Okay, stop linking up with random people at nighttime. If you're gonna go out and be going on dates, do that stuff during the day.
All right.
And I know even the days not saying that.
How we
that's
gonna
why
hear
I said
about
it
it?
didn't even matter then. It was
Get
just
yourself out of a
I got some
avoid
thoughts.
How are we
terrible
gonna hear
situation.
about it if you just made it up? How are we gonna hear about it? What are you talking about? I heard about it. Y'all ain't hear about it. Yo,
See, that's
that
why I said
woman
like
is
I don't know. Like it could be though, maybe not from her, obviously, but
Lolo, that woman is bugged out.
That
She's
never
got
happened.
it. Yeah, she's got an agenda. She probably
you're
just got.
funny.
She probably got.
All right, so let's get
Somebody
this.
probably
I'm
dug
almost
her
done.
out and fucking ghosted her. Now she on some. You know.
He put the tarp down for all the squirting. You know?
Hey Lolo,
Yeah.
hey Lolo, hey Lolo. Let me ask you this question. You
What?
want to have? I just had someone message me about a room for rent. You want to do a test run on this train?
Oh shit!
Like, what do
Do
you
it.
mean?
Sell the room.
Sell that dope.
Me be on the
Yes,
mic?
you got to give her some info. You got to give her some info though, John. She's got to have something to work with.
Do you have enough to work?
You got it, Lo.
You dope sell itself.
I mean, all you gotta say is, how much do you got today? How long are you looking to be there? We have it in this area. Let me check with my manager real quick. John mutes the line. John tells you what you need to do. Boom, you go back in.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Motherfucker might say, "Damn, like,
And
are you gonna be stopping in?"
She's nervous. Look at her, flushing and shit.
if they ask about,
I can't. No.
If they ask about amenities, just make sure and tell them you've got all the things.
All the things. We got all the things. The heat is on. You want private bathroom or not?
Let me. All right, I'm gonna give you a softball, Lolo. We're gonna tag team. Hold on, you guys. All right.
Just say this is my sales associate in training.
Don't do this.
Not ready.
I forgot his name. He stayed with me before this, so I said this is low hanging fruit.
I'm scared.
You may not answer. He didn't answer. He's probably at work. Anyway, I'm gonna have you close the deal with him, Lolo, because he texted me yesterday about when to come back.
No, I will be able to speak to him when I'm off the channel.
Lolo, I'll tell you, the money for you is to close them deals on the channel. Yeah, like, and I'm honestly, I'm being real with you. You know how we say, like, you know how we say, like, Grace has, potential because, I think she has the ability to sell, right?
Yes.
No, she is really good, like with talking and selling shit for sure. Like she definitely is. I can't lie.
And if anyone has ever like been in or known anyone know anyone in pharmaceutical sales? Anyone ever know?
Yes.
Part of the job is being pretty. Part of the job is being pretty.
They're all good-looking women in there and tall men.
But the bigger part is, what separates you is what? Having that real good dope.
Yeah.
And the product you're selling. Right?
All the things.
All the things.
All the things.
Lolo, do you have all the things?
and so I think from your standpoint, Lolo, and and from your standpoint, like, I played The Strangest Secret on here. Maybe I should play it again. But from your standpoint, Lolo, you're a very young person. I was almost said woman, but you're a very young person. And
I'm looking.
She's not a woman. She's not
a
woman.
Wait a minute, John.
I was about to say like I'm young, but I'm not that young. 23. Like I'm about to be 24 this 4 months. So
all the
I don't know.
things.
I don't know. You can consider whatever you want to consider. I am just me. That's it. You guys are funny for sure.
Anyway, let me see if I can find it. But what I wanted to impress upon you, if I can find it.
You said what?
I'm gonna find something and I'm gonna play it for you. Let's see. It's not the one I want anyway.
Hey, John, I do
All
want to
right.
get
But
back to
okay,
that.
while you're doing that, hold on, let me hook this back up so I can show you guys the fabric that I'm making.
Wait. Before we get too far, did anybody else want to make a comment about that video we watched? I think that woman is a scammer. I think that whole story was made up.
I'm not sure, but I just thought it would be interesting for you guys to, talk about here, because I feel like it could be maybe a real story. Maybe not, like I said, not from her or her friend, but just a story.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just think when it comes to like somebody like that, probably not their first rodeo. And usually those types of people that like kill you and put down the tarp first, they usually transport your body first somewhere. So
See, but I don't feel like that's the case though, HB. Like you can do it anywhere.
Yeah, but if you're gonna just think about it like this, like let's look at like a killing, like like you're eating food or something. If you're gonna lay down a white cloth and have all the utensils, you're gonna want to be in an area where you don't have to worry about a roommate walking in. Why would you dismember somebody and somebody could just walk in? Wouldn't it be better to like take them to a secluded area where if they start screaming, I mean, she's in a.
But no, that was the case of him like going over there in the first place. He scoped out the scenery. They hung out for a little bit, cool, and then she went to bed and locked her door. So it's like he had all that time to figure out like, oh, I want to do this here. You know what I mean? Like if you're really determined to kill someone and like dismember their body, then I feel like, and you're in their house and you already scoped the scenery, you already know they don't have a roommate, none of that. You know what I mean?
What person is dumb enough to let somebody in their house that they don't know?
That girl, for sure.
Lolo, listen to this. I want you to listen to this because I think, it may serve you very valuable in your future career. Not career, but in your future. Right. Well, this snippet here, I think, sales in any capacity is very important. And listen to Earl Nightingale here.
Start the engines and let it go. I think you'll agree with me that if it gets out of the harbor at all, it will either sink or wind up on some deserted beach a derelict. It can't go anyplace because it has no destination and no guidance. It's the same with a human being. Take the salesman, for example. There is no other person in the world today with the future of a good salesman. Selling is the world's highest paid profession, if we're good at it and if we know where we're going. Every company needs top-notch salesmen, and they reward those men. The sky is the limit for them. But how many can you find? Someone once said, the human race is fixed, not to prevent the strong from winning, but to prevent the weak from losing.
Anyway, that's the strangest secret you can hear. More, it's very good. And so the point I'm trying to make to you.
No, I agree, because even when I was or like, people tell me in Lowe's, oh, like sales is really good, and obviously it gives you experience for just something else, because I did get used to just taking in hella knowledge or just like facts about something so I can tell my customers what this or that is about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I think if you can demonstrate your ability to sell on camera,
I don't know about that.
You start off slow, right? And then you'll get better at it, I promise you. I see you have the mic that you clip on. You didn't start off with that, right?
Yeah. No, I definitely can. I just,
But the most important part is you got some good dope to sell, which makes it a whole lot easier.
That is true.
Just like the pharmaceutical rep that gets that Viagra, that nigga done hit a home run. He ain't gotta sell that shit. That shit sell itself.
I don't know what to say. But anyways, okay, back to what I was gonna say originally. I just wanted to show you guys the fabric because, like, once I get started, I'm not gonna talk that much. Like, I'll talk to you guys, but I gotta get this shit.
What you got going? Yeah, go ahead.
But anyway, so yeah, so today we're making another sports themed. You know, I don't mind anything, but I'll be making some other ones that are really cute. I don't know if I'm gonna put those on stream yet though, just cause I don't know. But it's Michigan.
Wow.
And it's like gray. It has whatever, and I picked the background, this back with 2 different grays, just because I thought it played good off of that gray. And you know, usually I make a pretty good choice. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to get started. So and that's the last thing I'm really about to say. So you guys can
Hey
continue
Lolo,
with the
you think
stream.
you think you could make me like a tarp, like a
tarp, like
yeah,
the girl story.
yeah. I was thinking,
Okay.
like
I could make maybe, you know, a blue blanket that looks like a tarp.
I would rather it be red, but never mind.
Tom, have you heard of the soccer team Breasts?
That's
how. I never
You
heard of
told
that
me.
team. Breast, that's a team. Breast.
Tom, is Tom still here? Tell me if
are you talking about it's Brest? It's a team from France, and there's a dude in England named Micah Richards that got kicked off of the program the other day for using the word breast over and over.
That's sad.
Yeah, whoever
What was he
that guy
supposed to
is.
say?
No, it was actually really funny.
Yeah, but he knew what he was doing.
You got a truck driver that's talking about getting them to a place where they won't scream. I don't know, man. But yes, I've heard of breast.
Yeah, no, truck drivers are notorious serial killers. That is true. Notoriously.
It's kind of hard now with the GPS in your truck.
Yeah. There's still a lot of owner operators out there though. But yeah, no, you're right.
They don't want that. Yeah, John, that's the guy, Micah Richards. He's actually a scream.
How do we put Lola back up there like that?
Huh? I'm just trying to figure. I wanted to watch something while I did this because this one's about to take me a while. This is a big one, but but yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's it, portion.
See, no, I know you guys noticed the bar cart. My parents gave me this bar cart, but obviously I don't drink, so I'm not gonna put any like alcohol or whatever on it. So I just put my Funko Pops and some of my things or whatever that I have. So, but it's cute.
all of the things.
All of the things.
All of the things.
Just like, I don't know. Like I love my little trinkets and stuff, but there's too many to count and say.
They have all the things.
Do a segment about breast. Unfortunately, we do feel that you have consistently proven that you can't stay professional in these segments where we're talking about breast. So production would like to ask you, are you comfortable with just staying silent? After 4 games, who here likes breast? Like breast? You do too?
I like the shape of them.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you look at the setup and the manager he's got,
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, two big
moving on.
pair up front that are going to
all of the things.
Trouble.
Just wait off each other.
Yeah.
I'm interested, how much do you enjoy watching them? Would you pay to watch them?
I have done.
But basically, one thing that you can say is you don't have to be big. You can be small and compete.
That's interesting. Do you think breast could get exposed tonight?
I hope so.
Wow.
He said, I hope so.
Wow.
Hold on one second.
I guess one of the things you have to wonder.
I gotta turn this shit up because I can't hear.
Hey, Shaw. Wow.
Who knew breasts were this funny? I didn't think breasts were that funny. What the hell? Just some titties.
Come on back.
You guys never seen titties before?
You're up here with a bunch of guys, Lo. We needed our frills here. Come on back.
Man, it's a lot of John, I'm at this truck stop right now. It's a lot of handsome women up here, man.
Can you show us?
Did he say handsome women?
Yeah.
Hey, put them up next to Lolo, man. We be smash a pan, pop the balloon next to Lolo.
Nah. This one got a mullet. You definitely don't want to see this one.
Oh yeah, she beats me every time.
Some of these motherfuckers might
sure.
pop the balloon on Lolo. They be like, man, I'm popping the balloon on Lolo. I'll take that. Manage.
Yeah, it's some handsome girls out here. Jesus.
Some of these people. We're gonna see who popped the balloon.
No, bro, you finna holler.
And we do a pop the balloon, put Lolo up beside next to one of these women truck drivers. They got boots on them.
He finna holler and show the truck driver.
Oh man.
Yeah,
John like the meat on him.
Nah, this.
What are you watching, Lolo?
Spirited Away. It's a Studio Ghibli movie, so you guys are kind of forced to watch it, and yeah.
Lolo, are those Funko Pops in the background?
Duh, Garion, you already know.
Oh, the big ass waste of money. What
is he talking
Dude,
about?
Funko Pops be
You want
worth.
to see it over there? Let me show you.
Funko Pops are. You know what? Do you have the minis? Those sinks of
no,
money.
I don't like the little minis. Here, let me see.
The
All right,
I got a couple of minis. I don't got any
Well,
Funko
this is
Funkos.
like you can't really see it, but it's like this little mermaid thing. But I got a little crystal ball to match with that. Some stuff on the
Funko
table with my
Pops.
Funko Pops. They're like mostly anime, you know, whatever.
Funko Pops.
And then down there on the bottom is like a whole bunch of Avatar stuff and like whatever, and books, you know, whatever. I don't know. Oh shit.
Gary, you and the ladies have a lot in common.
Yeah, that's how I. Yeah, that's how I got my girl.
While they on that birth control, you're the man for them.
Yo, wow, man.
Wait, hold. Wait, John. How many African immigrants you know take birth control?
You the man, homie.
Nigga can't even answer my question.
Hey, B. Nigga,
I don't know,
while
I
they
didn't
on that
even
birth control,
Nigerian
you can have them. While they on that birth control, Gary, you can have
Carrying the birth control.
Nigga, birth control placeholder.
Hey, got him, man.
Hey, those Funko Pops are worth though, man.
Yeah, they are. Sadly, worth too much daggone money.
No, they pretty.
No, I got some jumbo ones. I don't like the small ones, but I like the big, huge ones or the double set ones where they have like two and a scenery.
Yeah.
I feel the
Yeah, oh,
same.
HB, why do you gotta laugh? Like, come on now.
I'm laughing at Garion. No, I was about to say,
Funko
John.
Pops are actually cool. I don't know.
I don't listen.
Hey, people in baseball cards, I can tell you that much, man. That addiction used to.
Yeah,
get
there
me.
were more than that now. Is that in Pokemon cards? Fucking $200 for a piece of paper.
I used to do that for the shawties.
You know, we just fucking with you, Gary. Yeah, he said he seen Gary.
$200. They are a piece of paper.
Yeah, nah, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take the jokes away. You like Universal, man. You know, we just fuck with you. Yeah.
All the things.
Lolo got the.
Anyway, John, how did that call go with Lo? Before I left, I heard Lo was supposed to be selling.
It didn't
your property.
didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything.
Ah, damn.
So wait, what are the Funko Pops? I finally got.
Well, they were some of them are anime. I mean, it's like from Jujutsu Kaisen, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, things like that.
Why you don't open them up?
Because they're worth a shit ton of money.
No, I do have one that's opened up, and it's like sitting on top of my bathroom mirror, but it like matches the theme of my room, and, you know, or not.
Yeah, HB, you said you like Game of Thrones. They got Game of Thrones ones too.
Oh wow, I can get
Yeah, it's not just anime and you know nerd stuff like that.
It's any piece of media really.
Sports,
Oh,
everybody.
okay, EAE. Okay, so they're like EAE said they're like bobbleheads, but more Gen Z. Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, and if you keep them long enough, they go up in price. So people usually just collect a shit ton of them and sell them once they're a certain age.
I'm gonna change the Streamlab alert to like when people send a Streamlab, we say we want all the things. I think I'm gonna change it. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Tom? We have to get you to say it, Tom.
No, the way you were saying it the other day is what made it stick in my head.
I might get the black woman to say it.
Man, I've been cooking around the house the last couple of days, looking at my, making some blackened chicken Alfredo, and I'm like, well, is there anything else I need to put in here? Is it got all the things? It's like it's got all the things.
Yeah. John, why don't you just have two versions of the saying? One you say it, one for Tom.
Yeah.
Everybody say it.
No, I think John and Tom say it the best. To be
Stanley,
honest,
you gotta get Stanley, you gotta get Solid Snake, you gotta get 12. No, he can't say that many words in a row. Anyway.
Oh,
Don't be saying that.
oh man, it is amazing. It is.
You guys are funny.
Yeah, Spirited Away is a good movie though. John, you should watch Spirited Away. I think you.
Yeah, I got one too many movies. What's that movie you see on Netflix? Cause I have Netflix. I'm gonna step away in a few minutes. I'm gonna go watch that movie right now.
Wait, what?
Spirited Away.
No, the one Tom mentioned on Netflix about the soccer team. What was the name of it?
It's called Welcome to Wrexham.
Welcome
WREXHAM.
Welcome to the red zone.
What's that about? Hooligans?
No, it's about Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and one of the guys from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They buy
That team. That's the team you bought.
Yep.
Okay.
EAE, I did watch that Terminator Zero anime on Netflix.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. Is that even good? I heard about it.
Ah, come on, man. Anytime they do like an anime of a movie, that shit's always fire, man. That shit was fire.
I mean, yeah, but most of the time, I know when the Cyberpunk one came out.
Name me one that wasn't fire. Anime
Of a movie?
Of a movie. Think about it.
That was bad. I get you. The other way around, I can understand though.
Yeah. A movie about an anime, now that's hit or miss. But when they already have like the source material, they just got to make an anime about it. That's just usually fire. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. Damn. Lolo, who are you making this for?
My stepdad for Christmas. My mom actually bought it though.
Oh, that's right. He is from Detroit.
Yeah, East Side, man. East Side. Nigga, what? On the East Side, man. Yeah, he was chill, man. I don't know who was cooler, him or your grandma.
You guys fucked with my grandma?
Yeah, man. She said she smoked meth, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's cool as hell.
Can't knock her.
So if you smoke meth, you're cool?
No,
I mean, for her age, yeah.
She smoked it
because she had the real shit.
Yeah, she smoked it and got over it.
She survived.
Yeah, she survived it.
Got all her teeth to show for it.
She got dentures, but
They invented it.
Damn. You don't have to have dentures.
What do you mean?
If you just brush and floss every day, you don't like, you can die at 100 years with a mouthful of teeth. Like,
I believe it.
Yeah. Most old people have fucked up teeth just because health or tooth care back then, dental work wasn't as prominent.
I gotta go get.
Do you have an Etsy or eBay store? Someone wants to know.
You said a what?
Someone wants to know if you have an Etsy or an eBay store.
No, people hit me up through my forums or my email, and that's how they can get the blankets. I don't know. I mean, I can get to that point, but like honestly, like, what do you mean? I mean, I don't sell enough blankets to have an Etsy or eBay store. I mean, I can make Etsy's easy to get on and to just make an account to just have on there and put my pictures on there for sure. But I also feel like people who do that, they make like loads of blankets in bulk of like maybe a same kind of blanket, get materials, like get the same materials and make multiple of them, right?
Yeah.
And I don't do that. Like I just want whatever you guys want. Like you tell me what to make you. I'm not about to make a whole bunch of shit that nobody's about to buy. So
How much
Well,
does
you got the
how much are you selling like something like that? Like, you know, if somebody said, "Hey, I want like that."
My prices, like obviously you pay for the material cost itself, which if this one was like a custom one, like where you have to order it, I usually get my fabrics from Joann Fabric. So if I can just go in there and get the material like it's already in there, then that's not like, yes, it's custom made, whatever, but at the same time, it's not custom ordered. I don't have to wait for it, whatever. But this one I had to wait for. So this would just be like, I don't know, like my prices, like they just vary. It depends on how many hours like, you know, like I said, the delivery, where you live. But I also made the shipping cost only $15 because I feel like regardless where you are, it only costs like $13-14 at the UPS whatever to go ship a box. So
Yeah.
but I don't know, my form, I think, oh yeah, Portia posted my form right there. So you guys, like the prices are in there, so you could look. Like I don't know.
Fair enough.
Thanks though for asking me questions. I'm just like when I had to, like I love making blankets, but my hands like physically, like I think I'm gonna get arthritis. I don't know how to help that. So yeah.
You hire some immigrants or something.
You might need a
I
you might
look
need a
like a fucking
thimble.
immigrant myself. You know how many people think I'm fucking Mexican? Like that was kind of racist. I'm sorry for anybody that's
No.
No, wait, hold on. Juan, does she look
Was that
Hispanic to
racist?
you?
No, she looks southern.
More like Albanian.
An
Yeah, I
Albanian?
figured also Eastern European, but no.
Yeah, I can see that actually. Yeah.
I've never gotten Albanian though. I don't even know what Albanian people look like. What the fuck?
Mirror.
Can you do a University of Texas blanket?
Is that what, a sports team? Like
Yeah, it's a college team, just like the University of Michigan.
yeah, like as long as there's a fabric somewhere, because I couldn't originally find this on Joann Fabrics or anything, and I looked all over. I looked on Etsy, I looked on like just a whole bunch of that was a dangerous caution, guys. Watch out for scissors. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I don't even know where I found this fabric. I just ended up looking through so many websites of fabrics, you know, and I finally found one that I could find. So as long as you can find it out there, then and you can order it to me, then it's good. Like we're good to go. So
yeah, that'd be the part.
Yeah, they usually got everything on Amazon anyway.
I don't think my colleges sell no fabric. This is crazy.
Let's see. If I want to do a college, I'll probably get Duke. I already got enough Duke merch though.
This college weekend for football, I'll be quite honest, it was fun to watch partly because my kid and I were basically enemies since Texas played Texas A&M. I graduated from a UT school and she's at A&M right now. But the fights that were at these games was insane. Ohio State, Michigan, that popped off. Virginia Tech, that popped off. UGA, Georgia Tech, that popped off. Even after 8 overtimes. It was like WWE, the exhibition.
Hey, you got some breaking news here. Tom, anyone who saw that hit on what's the guy?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. You think he deserved for that hit?
Three
games.
Three games. I'd give him 3 games.
Yeah, he got a 3-game suspension. But it's because it wasn't his first time. The NFL said in the letter. I read the letter. It wasn't. It was like his 4th or 5th time that he did this shit. So
he got 3 games. Yeah.
Personally, I don't think that's enough. But
he also it's without pay, so no game checks either.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why I don't want my kids to be playing football, man.
More breaking news here. Judge orders Fonnie Willis to publicly release all the things. The communication.
All communications with who? Her dude?
Jack Smith and the January 6th committee about the RICO case against President Donald Trump.
Oh, dang.
That's huge. That means that case is getting dismissed.
Whoa, boy.
That case is getting dismissed.
Whoa,
uh-oh. That is huge.
That's very big. That's very big.
You see, they had a state of what was that, martial law in Seoul, in Korea, and then they battled to get back in I guess it's their Congress or whatever and overrule it.
Yeah, Korean Parliament. That was the shortest martial law. It was like all of 30 minutes. Korean Parliament.
Oh yeah, boy, they got in there quick.
Yeah.
Whenever Fannie Willis goes live and makes this public announcement regarding the decision that just came down, we have to cover that.
Some YSL news came out as well today. Did some of those people get acquitted?
They all got acquitted.
Yeah, like
yeah. The last 2.
Yeah, pretty much everybody got acquitted.
Except for Young Thug. Young Thug's on probation for 15 years now.
Really? Heck no.
I think they're gonna figure out how to get rid of that.
Yeah, it makes sense though.
Like, how can you put somebody on probation for 15 years? I think he's gonna let it
you-
simmer down a little bit.
If you
and
agree
appeal
to
that
it,
for a year.
He agreed to it.
yeah, if you agree to it, that's how that happens.
I know, but a good lawyer can get after a year or 2 can get that switched.
Daniel Penny case should come down this week as well. What we may be
closing arguments for today. That's right.
What we may be seeing here is like a cascading avalanche of DEI AG being defeated by superior lawyers.
Who is Daniel Penny?
He was the guy that choked out the other a guy on the subway. But what they don't tell you is the guy on the subway was threatening to kill people, and he was actually acting menacingly toward the.
What we may also
wasn't he also a drug fiend?
So he's gonna get out of manslaughter?
What we may also be seeing is that the Democrats may not be able to mobilize their mobs to attack Daniel Penny. Because
I thought you meant the Loot for Justice campaign.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I wouldn't be so sure about that, John. And the reason why, and this is on the immigration front, there are 4 terrorists that got away crossing illegally into the United States from Canada yesterday.
Methinks that Eric Adams has grown a backbone. That nigga know that there's a new man coming into town.
Eric
Adams
Adams
support them police.
Eric Adams hoping to tells this man to dismiss that.
He's trying to stay out of jail, ain't he?
Eric Adams got to unleash the police.
Oh, that partying
to quell a mob. Eric Adams know that there's a new man in town, new sheriff in town that got his.
Eric tried to stay out there, slammer. I heard they locked up everybody around him.
Eric Adams is out here saying, "I'm gonna work with Trump. You can count with me. I don't care. You do what you got to do. But I'm working with this I'm working with this strong white man."
Translation: please, Trump, pardon me, or please get this.
Yeah. I want to do the right. I want to do the right thing. Right?
No, please,
John. Remember, John. John, remember yesterday.
This great white man is going to give him cover.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that black lady who got arrested saying, "I got a white husband."
Yeah.
That was funny.
It's true. Donald Trump is giving these people cover to do the right thing. And that is really like the epitome of a leader in many, many ways, is that people who might otherwise not do the right thing, when the new sheriff comes in town, they get in line. And they willing to do the right thing. You never heard a nigga or this nigga talking about, cancel me if you want. I feel protected by the new sheriff coming. I'm gonna do the right thing, and that's what Eric has been saying he's gonna do. He's gonna work with Trump and Holman and all these other people to do the right thing. And I think that benefits Daniel Penny, in that the mob will not be able to intimidate the potential jurors that will preside over his innocence or guilt. And he's a lucky man that Donald Trump is in office today. I will say he's a very lucky man. Elections truly matter, people.
Who? He's still going to jail? Shit.
Bro, he may. But
yeah, if they got something on him, man.
What I'm saying is that if he does go to jail, he'll be judged on his merits. He will have a better chance to be judged on his merits with Donald Trump in office than with a Biden or a Kamala willing to let the mob enforce justice from outside of the court.
It's like saying the GD would rather be judged by the BD than the GD.
You already see the mob outside the courtroom. If there were 4 more years of Kamala Democrat reign, the jurors would be so afraid to even weigh in on this in a way that could put their lives in danger. I think things have changed, and I think that this may very well serve him in terms of being found not guilty, or at least a mistrial. I think some people are going to stand up. This man, that's my opinion. There, we're going to find out very soon. You know, I don't think Alvin Bragg is going to win this one. That's my opinion. We'll see though.
What I can say is this: if assuming that Penny is guilty, if that happens, I would say everybody get the heck out of New York. And the reason why is because you can't protect yourself on the subway anymore, and defense of a third person would basically be effectively gutted as well.
Well, I think the wild card in this is Donald Trump. I think, again, I could play the clip from Eric Adams, but I think I'm gonna say that and let Portia, because I know Portia probably itching.
He can just pardon them now.
Wait, did dude hit somebody?
Trump can pardon everybody.
You can't
Trump
pardon
everybody.
You can't pardon it. This is a state crime. You can't pardon this man.
Okay, here's the question: did dude actually hit anybody?
No, he choked him, man. Oh, you talking about Michael? But he was threatening people.
No, he talking about Jordan. No, he didn't do nothing. He just threatened everybody.
He's getting some type of charge. That's gonna open up a can of worms.
No, sir. If you leave somebody in a reasonable position that they're going to suffer an offensive contact, in other words, you leave them in a position to think that they're going to get stabbed or what have you, that's assault. And the other party generally has the right to use reasonable force to repel the attacker, and I think that's what happened in this particular case.
Lolo, I think what they're gonna say is that to kill somebody is unreasonable. Hold on, Lolo, you're on the clock here. Lolo, you're on the clock. You ready? You want to try it? You want me? I'll lead off.
Oh shit!
Hold on, guys. Be quiet. I'll lead off. Hold on. Hello?
Me?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, is this Mark?
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, I just sent you a message and you PM'd me back your phone number?
Yeah.
My name's Chris. I'm looking for housing in DC.
We have it. What are you looking for?
Well,
we definitely have it. What are you looking for?
Yeah, well, I'm looking for a short-term lease for about 5 months starting January 1st.
Oh, that's our
price
specialty
point
right
less
there.
than
That's our specialty right there. You sound like listen, I've been doing this for so long. I already know where you want to be. We have places in Northwest and Southeast, but you seem like a Northwest guy. Is that fair?
I'm going to be doing an internship in on the Hill, and
you're definitely a Northwest guy. You're definitely.
You think so? Oh,
definitely.
all right.
Northwest is like official Washington. That's that's where the White House is. That's where all the nice stuff. Although the capital.
Well, I've lived in DC before. I'm familiar with most of the neighborhoods.
You probably want to be in Northwest, there, right? You don't want to be in Southeast. You Congress Heights, Southeast, right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I got you.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm just. I know.
Hey, so let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Not to interrupt you. Who are you going to be working for on the Hill?
Well, I am going to be working with Gabe Amo from Rhode Island.
Okay. I don't even know who he is. Who is he?
Congressman Almo is currently a member of the House. He serves in Rhode Island's 1st District, and he worked for the. He worked in the Obama and Biden White House before moving back to Trump State to run for Congress last year.
I always like to know, like, who people would be working for. Okay, look, man, we have some really nice places. You sound like a guy that would be interested in a private bath. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, Mark, I think my main concern here is just staying under a particular price point. I am willing to give up a lot of less than 1,200.
Oh, man, I can make a deal for you. So we do short term, right? And it's all furnished.
That's right.
Utilities provided. We send cleaners first, so it's clean regularly. So you don't have to worry about messy roommates and stuff like that. Toilet paper, everything's provided. We have Northwest, and again, it's kind of like volume pricing. Are you familiar with volume pricing at all?
I don't think I've heard it by that term. If you explained it, I'd probably be familiar with it.
If you go to Costco and you buy one bottle of ketchup, it's $5. You go buy 2 bottles of ketchup, it's $8, right? So it's cheaper to buy 2 bottles, right? So that's kind of how we do our pricing with rooms. So it's a little bit cheaper, for the weekly, daily people, and a little bit more affordable for the people that are renting for weeks or month in advance, things like that. So that's kind of how we price and rent our listings there. So everything's fully furnished. And again, you can rent by way of Airbnb. You have to pay the middleman though, the taxes and the fees, or you can rent directly with me. It's really up to you. So right now, what I do have, I have a private bath in Petworth, Northwest DC. You know what Petworth is, right?
Yeah, of course.
You know what?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's out there. It's that's for sure.
Say what? It's like 2 stops from Union Station. You say you're gonna be working Union Station. There's Fort Totten. What is it? Fort Totten, Rhode Island,
and Columbia Heights, right? And
no. If you rode the red
right?
line, if you rode the red line from Fort Totten, I guess you would go to Fort Totten and get on the red line. Then you go right down to Union Station. And you're right there at the Capitol, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
That's how that works, right? And so, I think that we have some really nice places. I can send you a video of those, as well as the video would be all you probably need, as well as the address. And depending on how much you're able to pay up front, I can definitely work a good deal for you. It's a private bath kitchen, Northwest, not a private kitchen, but a private bath in Northwest DC.
Yeah. Well, Mark, I'd love to get a video from you and kind of look for what terms you're seeking. I think I mentioned I'm looking for housing from January 1st to, June 1st, at less than 1,200. I'm familiar, first month, last month, or security deposit.
We don't do security. We don't do security deposit. We pay as you go, right? And so if you say I want a week, we give you a week. You want 2 weeks, we give you 2 weeks. If you rent a week and then you end up wanting another week, it's probably going to be a little bit pricier than if you just say, "Hey, I want 2 weeks up front." Right? That's kind of how it works, right? So the more you pay for, the bigger the bag you buy, the cheaper it gets for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Right. So if you say, "Hey, I'll pay all 5 months up front," you get a hell of a deal. But you'd have to have all 5 months up front, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, great. Well, Mark, I'm always worried about connecting with people over Facebook and even just chatting on the phone. Would you mind sharing like the name of the apartments or whatever company you might run with this, so I can just go ahead and make sure that
I'll do you one better. I'll send you the Airbnb links, and you can just book right there. For your comfort. Right, so you have trust in Airbnb being the middleman. Now the problem with that is, it's a little bit more expensive because there are taxes and fees.
Right.
But one of the ways you can get around that, you book a couple of days at any one of the places that you find that you like. I'll send you some links, and then once you get there and you settle in, if you still like the place, you can just book directly with me and kind of go around the middleman in that way. Right. So you can go around the middleman completely, or you can go around the middleman kind of partially in a hybrid fashion by booking with Airbnb for a couple of days and booking the rest of the time with me. It'd be cheaper that way.
Yeah. Well, Mark, I have a friend that's also going to be interning not in the Hill. He'll be interning in Alexandria, just looking for something on a subway line or near a metro line at least.
Oh, we got all the rooms.
Yeah. Would you, if there were two of us coming in on this, would that maybe kind of enhance?
Hell yeah.
All
We got all the
Great.
rooms. We got all the rooms. I've seen the website. I've seen our website. I've seen some links. I've seen some videos. And
okay.
Matter of fact, I may have my assistant Lolo send you those. Can I send them to you at this text message, this phone number right here? Lolo is our assistant. She manages.
Yeah.
Right. You can say hello. Lolo.
Yeah. No.
Lolo, say hello.
Hi. How are you today?
Hey, how's it going, Lolo?
Pretty good. How are you?
So you'll be in contact with Lolo going forward. Is that okay?
That's perfect. Yeah, just feel free to text me at this number. You can also just call me back if anything comes up.
Lolo
Okay. Whenever you're ready for it, you can go ahead.
Thank you. All right. What's your name again?
Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, of course. All right. Well, thanks so much, Mark. Glad to connect with you and look forward to getting those texts in from Lolo soon.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Nigga, we want all the motherfucking thing. We want all the motherfucking thing. We want all. I gotta get this shit on myself. We want all.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
You see, HB, did you see I brought Lolo in to close that motherfucking deal? Like, hey, come in, close it.
Ain't here.
Hey,
All right, so John,
we want all the things.
John, real quick, Amo, the guy that he works for, secured a grant for a prominent nonprofit in Rhode Island. That particular nonprofit received last month $290,000 to help Latinos who are permanent residents become U.S. citizens.
We want all the things. He said he got friends, roommates, people that want more dope. We want all the things. And Lolo gonna help us get all the things.
all the blankets. All the Michigan blankets.
Yeah, Lo's gonna have to put in some samples in each one of John's rooms.
There you go.
Good way to advertise.
What? A sample of what?
I don't know. Some type of cloth. Well, you make blankets, so why not?
That's true. We could have the throw, because he always likes to have his little leather couches, just a nice.
You can make something smaller. You can make something smaller too, like pillowcases, bed sheets, and then you can put your little business card up in there.
There you go. That's what I've been telling you, Lolo. See, Garen over here thinking.
John cut the heat, and then you rush in with the blanket. Yeah, make the money. All the money.
I'm just trying to show you how things get done. See if I can send you this text message, Lolo, so you can. I'm gonna send him a video of in the room.
Urban fabrics. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
well, I'm about to send you a text right now, Lolo.
All right.
Send him the text. All the things. Just showing you how it gets down here, guys. How the sausage is made. Right? Live on TV. You wonder how it all works out. You don't get to see this much on the internet. This is in real life. I'm gonna let one of the things we're gonna do with Lolo, we're gonna let these motherfuckers do the credit checks too. Can we do the credit checks? We're gonna let some bitches see if they know I do a credit check. We're gonna take credit check questions from the audience. What do you think about that, Lolo? What do you think about that, Tom? One.
What do you mean by that? You're gonna have her take
You sent me this with that guy, right?
Talk about the hood credit checks, John.
Let me tell you, did you notice anything about that call I took from that guy?
Yeah,
other than him working for a Democrat. Not really.
Notice that when you offered him the ability to pay all at once, he didn't say anything, skipped right over it and went directly to his buddy.
Yeah.
He bring me all the things. He gonna bring more people with more
all the interns.
More people.
Yep.
He said all the interns. Well, yo, wow.
You know, Lolo, there's a deep.
it's not.
John, what did I tell you about backing up? You know how I told you to back up? That bathroom shot was not good.
Back it up. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, you talk about the camera?
It don't gonna sell either way. It don't matter.
But no, the other shots
See,
were
this
good. Just the, he literally put it in the bathroom and said,
It don't gonna sell either way. It goes, Lolo. I get better pictures.
"No, the bathroom looked nice though." But no. So what? So what did you want?
My-
You already sent it to that guy though. You didn't.
Yeah. My Jewish guy did that bathroom right there, Lolo. So you see, he did the pocket doors and shit in that bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket doors in the bathroom. We want all the things. We want all.
Right.
All the pocket doors.
I've never done an Airbnb, short-term rentals and stuff
Hold on,
like
I
that.
gotta get up.
Is that? How do you like it? How do you like the week to week and versus a standard lease and going through all of that?
Man, I'll tell you a funny story. I remember one time I was sitting in a dope house, no lie. And a nigga came up. This is no bullshit. This is no bullshit. I was in a dope house and a nigga came up. He bought like, let's just say 3/8.
Okay. 3/8 balls, huh?
The nigga, no, like 3/8 of it. 3/8, like weed, right?
Oh.
As soon as the nigga walked out, we just laughed and laughed. We like, man, why he just didn't buy a half ounce?
Right.
He bought 3/8 individual. One for you, one for you, one for me. 3/8. If they could have gotten together, they could have just bought a half ounce. And split it up amongst themselves and had a little bit more. But they couldn't do that.
Oh, so you saying it's more bread than the?
Look at that. See, I had to explain this shit like the.
Yeah, I got you. I got you on the more bread in it. How is like just from a landlord perspective, like
Nigga, it's like nigga.
It's like butter. Okay.
People come and buying their dope. They buy exactly what they can afford, and they pay for it with no credit. They buy what they can. I need 3 days worth of dope. Okay, here's 3 days.
Okay, fair enough.
I need 7 days.
Fair enough.
So when they get in there in their 30 days, they got their first 30 days, then they ain't got their next 30 days, and
Yeah.
give me a week's worth of money. Now
Well, you 7 months in, now they coming, they starting to get short with the
saying it don't fucking matter. And what I told you guys earlier, what did I say? I said, among the people that rent from me, they all like, if I were to Google and show you something, you would see that all of the people are asking me for month to month to month to month, yearly leases, paperwork. I had an African in my house. I need some paperwork. I said, print out your receipt. How I do that? I said, well, send it to Kinko's. Take a screenshot of it. Send it to Kinko's. That's your fucking receipt. We day by day here, like we in the third world. There's no trust. I don't trust you. You don't trust me. But you need me, so you got to get that money up. But I don't trust you. I ain't giving you shit. No paperwork, no nothing. You ain't got my name, no nothing on it.
Yeah, that is always good.
I'm that dope nigga. Do the dope men get receipts? Hell no. Bitch, you got it with your cash app. And so I tell you.
You ever had people try to overstay or some shit?
Nigga. Man, I done told some of this. But we're not going back here no more. We're not going back to normal. Nigga, you thought you were gonna stay in my house month by month?
Right. Okay, basically. All right. Okay. Now we talking.
Now you understand? I'm giving you some straight game here. How John Galt changed.
They ain't got no rights either, right? Like they ain't got no rights.
Oh gosh, I got a video on my motherfucking phone about I wish a nigga called the police. Man, a nigga called the police on me. He just didn't understand. He ain't had no rights. He ain't my motherfucker.
Okay.
And he had a reservation. His reservation was up, And the police
That's like a better deal for a landlord, man.
the nigga reservation up. I said, here it is. Obviously, sir, you got 10 minutes. I ain't got much time. Be fucking with you. You like,
oh wow, this is awesome. Okay. So that's how you can do it.
I'm gonna talk to you niggas something. You can take and run with it. And you have to
I might run with it, bro.
Super
John,
chat.
you're gonna have to use this teaching method in LeBron James school. Maybe these niggas could do math.
Yeah.
Nigga, with that method,
I'm gonna fucking do 5-day notices, 10-day certifieds, and all that other shit.
I hate that this is working.
Nigga, I've been doing this shit so long.
Okay.
I ain't never done no 10-day, 5-day certified nigga shit.
Yeah, none of that shit. Huh? All right.
Oh man, I promise.
Okay.
Some days I have no play. I sit around, marshal my resources, and I wait till it's time, and then I bet it all. And I will be honest with you. Sometimes, man, like
sometimes what?
Niggas staying in my house, motherfuckers ain't paying. I'm like, I got a lot of rooms, bro. And I just let the nigga get real comfortable. Right? Niggas love comfort. And when he think he just gonna live in my house and junk all that, he ain't asking for no money. I don't ask for. I had my tenant on the line. You heard the motherfucker. I had you remember the bike mechanic, the Australian motherfucker? Remember him?
I wasn't. This is the first time I heard anything about him.
I remember. I remember it well, John, just like it was yesterday.
And what did he say? He said, like, he been my tenant a long time. What's today? It's the 3rd of the month, right? And he said, this was probably 2 months ago. He said, man, John Galt ain't ever asked me for no rent. He don't ask for it. Nigga, I ain't asked for shit. Yo. And at the time when I called him, it may have been the 11th or the 12th of the month. And I still hadn't called that motherfucker. There's a reason why. No text messages had been sent. Nothing. There's a reason. There's a fucking reason why. I don't give a fuck who you are. Nigga, I ain't texting you about no money. You know what you owe me. And so when I drop that hammer on that ass, there would have been no communication said that John Galt was asking me about my money. He owed me this, he owed me that. Nigga, I ain't asked you for nothing. You know what's owed. So when I come and your shit is gone, I got the moral authority because you had to know what was coming.
Yeah.
Nigga like me, they gonna let you stay with my motherfucker out. Like, think about it. Look at me, nigga. You think a nigga like me gonna get right here, come all online, and just be weak and soft and just let you step in my motherfucking house for free? Like, hell no. So I don't say shit. I don't ask for no money. You heard the nigga right here on the line tell you, I just gave you $1 million worth of game right there. Never ask the tenant for money. If they owe you, they know they owe you. Don't ask for it. Right?
That's a whole different world from
a whole different world. I'm a whole different nigga.
That's a whole different world. Airbnb, boy. I like it.
I don't even, but that's in the real world. Even when I was renting rooms, bro, I ain't never asked no nigga for no money.
Only time I rented rooms was like when I had all my buddies with me and they girls and that it got to be, it got to be, and I was living in the building too. So yeah.
Anyway, guys, that was free.
Anyway. Oh, the thing.
I got to rock and roll though, guys. It's been fun. It's always been fun. Maybe I'll hang around for a few more minutes to see if HB comes back. What's up, Gary? What's up, Joe Dave? Lolo, let me put Lolo back.
What'd you say?
Still doing your thing over there, Lolo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the thing.
Oh, yes. So when you started off with it, Lolo, did it look like that? Or
You said what?
When you started off, how much fabric did you start with? a little bit of fabric and you just made it bigger, and we're seeing like the end result?
No, it came like it came this big. I got 2 yards of it, and obviously 2 yards is like 71 inches or 70 something inches. I don't know.
But how did you get the Michigan on there?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it was custom ordered. That's what I was saying earlier. You have to custom order these ones because this isn't just something like, first of all, this is fleece. Like, you know what I mean? So you go to the fabric store and buy fleece, and usually you can get some backgrounds like the one on this one. It's just simple. There's no, logo or anything on it. Do you understand?
Can you make curtains? Can you make like winter curtains?
Huh?
Can you make curtains?
Curtains. I mean, if you wanted it as simple as go get the fabric, line it with sewing, and tailor it like that, like obviously not curling it in their seam and putting some holes in it, and like the whatever the silver shit is called, like the little circles to put your rod through or whatever. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Yeah, like if you really think about it. But I don't know if I would want to make curtains like that. Just doesn't sound.
Yeah, I like the hotel style as opposed to the ones you have to slide through without the hoops.
I don't.
The
I don't know how I feel about
circles.
those.
The circles as opposed to the what's it? The other ones there's like just basically like a fabric loop. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I mean those ones are okay. I know what you're talking about.
I spend a lot of time buying curtains.
Oh, the thing.
And we have to clip you with that too. We have to clip you with that too.
And get all of them goddamn things.
Things are too damn high. What's up, John Dave? What's up?
What's up, man?
You in the real estate too, John Dave?
No, not anymore, man. I was in it for about 15 years, and then, man, fucking divorce, left with one of the major properties, and then now I'm just sitting here trying to see if there's ever going to be a damn collapse to get back in, because I refuse to pay some of these damn prices they got going on.
Man, what market you in? You in Florida, right?
Chicago.
Oh, this yeah. Man,
And
we
all multi-units, there's really no major multi-units, on the market yet, like that need work. Because I'll usually do a 203K because, if I'm doing it on my own FHA, I'll do the 203K, and then, with certain sections of it, I'll just pick up my tools to make sure ain't nobody skimping on quality with materials and stuff like that. But
man, let me tell you something. One time I bought a house, right? And it wouldn't qualify for finance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some inside baseball shit here, guys. And so I said, well, I reached out to my real estate agent. I said, call the real estate owner and tell the owner of the house, the real estate agent, tell the owner of the house, that we'll do everything necessary to get it up to, up to code for like traditional finance.
Right. Conventional, yeah.
Conventional, that's correct. And the guy, I guess he wanted to sell. He's like, okay, cool. Right? So I said, okay. And we went in, did everything needed to be done in the house to get it up to speed for conventional financing, deducted it from the cost of the property.
Right.
Walked away with a steal. Right?
I used to do it the other way, like when they say they can't do it conventionally, I'll just go into Wells Fargo and like I tack in on that 203K and let's get an appraisal on how much it's gonna cost to bring it up. And so I'll just get it really fucked up. And then and 203K will pay for it to get fixed up.
I just hate dealing with all the regulations of this shit.
Yeah. It's a pain because they'll have all them, they'll have those draws you waiting on the inspector to get there and everything like that. But for a new person, it gives them some peace of mind. For me, it really don't. It don't matter.
Get in real estate. Send me an email, man. My email is in the channel. I'll send you a message back. Put your phone number in the email. That I'll send you a message back. Let's talk offline about the real estate. I do love talking about real estate.
I gotta get back in, man. Like my journey, it was weird because I've always had to deal multi-units and all this other type of stuff. But then, when the split came, it was like, all right, let me just go, rent this condo real quick because I had to change back to my real field, the 9-to-5 finance thing. You know what I'm saying? I was doing carpentry, but when I went to a condo, it's like, wait a minute.
That's right. You say you had a master's in finance. What if you don't mind me asking, what kind of finance you do? I used to do finance back in the day.
I'm a financial analyst, senior financial analyst. So over the course of my career, right now?
No, just right now. I am with you.
I do grants. Government grants.
Yeah.
I can't say exactly where, or what department, but you get the drift.
Yeah.
But
you define this myself. Yeah.
But I'm kind of in love with I'm used to to be laboring. It's fun doing carpentry, but it take a toll on your body. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't got like a girl doing like, hey, I got you. You need this, you need that type of shit. But for me, like I'm looking at like when the commercial sector, this may be bogus. I hope it don't happen, but commercial is teetering. I'm looking like, I'm looking at these downtown condo prices crashing because I'm looking at how people's income and their checks are, and I'm like, man, you can hit them over the head for the nice view and the reasonable rent price. Bam, you got them. Versus, I know what it takes to get like 3-4 unit Greystone and actually get it up to where you can rent it.
You ever heard what happens when a condo building has too many renters in the building?
Yeah, it goes to hell.
What happened? What did the bank say?
Well, I don't know what the bank say. Well, okay. So if I get an FHA loan by law, unless you want to go to jail,
no, I understand what I'm saying. You might, maybe I'm not stating the question clearly. Mm-hmm. Let's say you own one condo building and a 100-unit building, and 80 units in the building are renters, and you go to sell your condo. What is the bank going to say?
And I go to sell it to
So the person wants to buy your condo, and he goes to get financing, and then he shows up with a contract for your condo. What does the bank say?
Well, if the finance, I don't know. If it passed FHA requirements, you good. Whatever.
But what would traditional say?
It depends. Like traditionally, if you're a homeowner, fuck that.
One of the criteria that they look at is the percentage of owners versus renters in condo buildings. You do know that, right?
No, I don't, because I've never purchased a condo. All mine's been houses and multi-units. So you telling me something?
One of the reasons why you never should purchase, in my opinion, you never should purchase like a condo you could afford to rent, because some people are gonna ultimately start renting that place, and then when you go to sell your shit, they're gonna be like, it's 40% of the place is full of renters. We're not financing the sale of this.
Because I do see all of them. They do list, the rental portion, or whatever what you're talking about. I do see that on those listings.
See, I just gave you some game, right? You didn't even know that, but that is a reason why.
But I want to rent them out. Like I eventually want to rent them out, or when the kids get to college, say, "All right, here, take it."
I mean, there may be clauses to rent them out, but I think. But what I'm saying is that you're buying an asset with a terminal with a limited terminal value because you can't cash it out.
Because the banks won't finance it the way I want it to be.
Finance the sale of it. it'll be hard for someone to buy it because the banks are looking at how many renters are in the building. And they say, we're not going to loan any money against that building. There's too many fucking renters in there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there are a lot more machinations that go along with shared ownership. We'll talk about it off the channel if you're very interested.
Yeah, because the one advice everybody always gave me, especially my my fam, because they GCs too. It was like, look at their whatever their pot is. You know how you got to pay your assessments. You need to see the schedule of maintenance and make sure all that shit's up to date, and they got a escrow reserve. Those were the main things that they were talking. And year built. Like, hey man, you're built. Like, he's like, look, worry about that shit that's 15 to 20 years old because they're about to come up on a major, furnace installment, some type of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, we'll talk because I didn't, I saw those on the listings, the percentage listing, and some of them like owner occupied only, all that type of stuff.
Yeah. That's the reason why they're doing it. They're trying to preserve their
those ratios.
So they can later sell the building or sell the unit that they own, right? It's preservation of their property value.
I didn't think of it like that. I'm just thinking about it on as myself.
Well, I am John Carter. I explain these things.
Hey, John, you ever had an unruly ass employee?
No.
Oh, because I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to stop hiring people of my generation because this shit pissing me off.
What's your generation?
30, 24 years old.
Yeah. One of my employees called me and said he ain't gonna be able to make it for inventory this December, even though he already got 10 points, which is above the threshold where you can get fired. And he's like, "Hey man, can you call HR and see if you can get my points knocked down?" I was like, "No, fuck no. I'm getting sick of you calling me and asking me doing this shit. If you don't quit doing this and if you don't come in, you're fired. And if he fucking quiet quit, then I gotta report him. And that's some bullshit because then I gotta hire a new guy and they're gonna send somebody from the fucking temp company. And temp people are fucking ass because they only stay for like a week."
Damn. Give me 1 second, Gary. Fuck, I gotta call my electrician. You don't mind, do you?
No, it's fine. I'm just ranting.
I know, I understand. Here you go.
He said I'm ranting.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm ranting. I'm mad, man. I hate dealing with people my age.
Hold on.
I hate dealing with people.
Yeah, what's up?
But it's part of it.
Your way. All right. Hey, look. What I need you to do is I need you to look at that light in the basement, in the bathroom in the basement. When you go down there in the basement.
Okay.
And I want to do a little something,
Now, working or not working now? It's working?
Say what?
The basement is working or not?
Say what? I didn't get the second word you said. What did you say?
The bathroom. You said the bathroom in the basement, right?
Yeah, so when you change out the circuit or whatever the fuck you got to do, I need a new exhaust fan in the basement. Right. But look, I want some fly shit though. I want it to look sleek. You understand?
Okay. Something with a speaker?
No speaker. I just want it to look sleek. Something sleek.
Okay.
Like Bosch or Braun. They may have some shit.
Okay.
All right, call me if you get there. If you got any problems, all right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. That was Mario, my Panamanian electrician.
Yeah, so for me, I was torn with the electric because they saying that 20 G's, what was that 20? We won 20,000 down payment. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool as hell for first time home. I'm a first time again. Yeah, because what is this, 5 years or 7? I forget. But yeah, I was listening to that. But I'm in Chicago, so if we don't go blue, then there's Democratic Party. It don't matter.
But you know what, man? I tell you all the time, man. DC's never had a recession as long as I've been here.
I bet it won't. Not since that budget not gonna have a recession.
The money flow from here, man. Like, you know,
Man.
like what they say, like shit roll downhill, right? Right? Money roll downhill too.
All my college buddies, man, you know, they Silver Springs, what is that, Maryland, what they call all them, tri-state or whatever. Like they were, you know, I've never heard of any of my buddies having any type of employment. Let me knock on wood because we're in a fucking. I'm not. It's always good over there. Yeah, you're right, man.
Man, listen. I got a Congolese nigga right now. Yeah, it's Garen up here. He gone. Nigga works security. Big old nigga. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, he been living in the room for too long, man. Paying his rent consistently. All he does is work security. He ain't the smartest motherfucker, but he can show up and look big. All he gotta do is
Showing up is half the battle, man. That's most of the battle, shit.
Right? And he'll do that, right?
Yeah, that's most of the battle right there.
And you know, in DC, they're probably like every building, every government building got, you know, oodles and boodles of private security. Private security is all over DC. Neighborhoods security. You low money just standing around doing nothing all day, right? And
hey, you know, time moves slow as hell when you're doing nothing, man. Jesus. I used to love that. Oh, I'm not doing nothing, man. But then after a while, you're like, man, these hours going by slow as hell. When you get into something you like, man, that shit go fast, man.
But for the person who would otherwise be working flipping fries,
right? It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Now you're making $40 an hour just standing around, you know, like a lamp on like a log on a lamp, or whatever they say, like, you know.
Yeah, you had it right.
So now it's $40 an hour just doing nothing. So shit's a good living. It's a whole bunch of people like that here.
Wait a minute. I just this just came in my head. I'm not derailing the combo because it's the same location. What the hell happened to that you know, that professional guy who got shot over there in Prince George County or something?
Oh man, I did a video on that shit, man. I did 2 streams on it.
What?
You know, you want me to give you the gist of it? What I think?
Yeah, give me the synopsis.
All right, so look, I'm not far from PG County. If I walk on my back door and just keep walking, yeah, I'll be in PG County.
Yeah, that's why I said it, because y'all last time I was on, everybody was on the PG County talk. I'm like, all right, they all from there.
And so anyway, right behind, you know, in PG County is a lot of poverty there, a lot of little squat apartment buildings, shit like that.
Right.
You know, and criminals basically. And so the black guy wants to open up a restaurant. Of course, he can't afford to come into DC. Every day you have people calling here that they want to live in Northwest. Northwest is where the money is. So if you want to open up a restaurant or a club or a bar, or you want to live nice, you want to live in Northwest DC. It's where it is. It's official DC. It's like Manhattan.
Okay. Fair enough.
New York, you want to go to Manhattan, right?
Yeah. How do you,
Mainly going to be in Northwest.
Okay.
And so he couldn't afford to open up a restaurant in Northwest DC, so he opened up one in Prince George's County, in Maryland. In a city, in a neighborhood called Hyde. Gentrifying, but it ain't gentrified that much. And so what I think is some of the employees of the restaurant tried to kill him, right? Because they followed him and they shot him without even asking any questions. They wanted to kill him. He begged them not to kill him and they shot him anyway. Because he was hiring young black men from the community, the ones who went to high school in that neighborhood. And I think those are the ones that actually committed it. Someone at that high school or that worked for him, and more likely a combination of the two did the attempt. Yeah, former NFL player. Yeah.
Damn, man, that's sad, bro. Yeah, that went all national, bro. That was a national story, man.
But he was a little too flossy, man. I ain't criticizing him, but I will say he was a little too flossy. You know, like, bro, you gonna be operating in the hood, and that is the hood. You gotta,
you gotta fit in.
Yeah, you can't be a little too flossy. Lolo, can you show us what you've done so far?
You said what?
Can you show us what you've done so far?
I've cut every single side. So I'm starting to tie them now.
Wait a minute, Lolo. Lolo, let me ask you. So when you bought it, it came with the like with the raw edges like that.
Yeah.
Can you
Wait,
show?
what do you mean like raw edges?
Can you show it to us again? The edges. Show us the edges of the blanket.
I said what? I had to like do all these.
Right. That's the raw edges that I'm talking about. So that
No,
it came.
I had to do those. I had to do those.
Oh, so what did you do to do that? Like you just cut?
I just cut them with scissors.
Like, did you have to cut it symmetrically or what?
I just lay them on top of each other so they obviously can have the same amount of cuts on each blanket, and then I have to cut like holes on each side so I
Can you
can
show us
like.
how you cut it? Can you show us how you fold it on top and then cut it? Someone, Maverick G, I guess he's a woman. He makes blankets too. Can you show us how you cut it? Maverick G is a woman too, so he wants to know.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to show you. So for this next one, like I said, okay, so I had to put a hole in the or in the middle basically of the strip, right, on both sides. So let me do that really quick and then I'll show you. I mean, you can really do it on one side, I'm not gonna lie, because you just gotta intertwine them so it stays. Hold on.
Just making me miss my godmother, man. She used to
Okay. So you see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a hole through there. You can see my nail, right?
Yeah.
Boom. I take this other side, you loop it through that hole. So when you tie them, basically, like it doesn't come, when it comes untied, or it won't come untied, because I've had one that like I've had for years and none of them have ever came untied, and I did it this way. But so now it's through there. You can't really see it because obviously there's so many things up there, but it's through there, right? And then I double knot it twice, and then I move on to the next one. Hold on, so I'll show you. So I knotted it once. Gotta do it the second time. Hold on. Shit.
Oh,
Well, it just blends in, obviously. So that's it. Yeah, literally. But it just takes forever because obviously this blanket's long and yeah.
What size bed is that for? Do you measure like the size of the bed?
I mean, this is a little bit bigger than the size of a throw blanket. And let me see. I have the measurements in my notes.
Someone wants to know when does Sir, well, what stage does Sir fart on the blanket?
No stage.
I'm just
No
joking.
stage. Like I said earlier, no farts guaranteed, guys.
I'm just joking.
No, it's okay.
We got a 12 man up here.
Big ups, y'all.
What's up, 12?
What's up? What's up?
How's it going, John Galt?
One day at a time, 12 man. One day at a time.
Right on.
That's
Just
right.
came out my favorite barber shop.
Hey, you're looking good, 12 man. You shaved up. You're looking good, 12
Get all
man.
cleaned up.
Shit, I need to
Got my got my volunteer state meeting coming up next week, so I don't want to go in there looking like a bum.
Is it snowing out there? It look like it's about to snow.
Too late.
Supposed to get some today.
Oh yeah. I know how that looks.
Barber
Tom Gully in it. Look at that, Tom. He's showing you a barbershop you can go to, Tom. You got Tom up here, 12, man.
What's a groomer?
He's been waiting on you to come up, 12, man. Tom.
Yeah, no, he misses me.
Not if I get you in my scope.
Oh, that's the dude who did that pie stuff yesterday. Hey, you did pretty good on doing that, man. It took me about an hour and a half before I said, "What am I doing? I'm watching a pie movie, man." Yeah, I didn't know that much could be said about it, but yeah, man, that was pretty cool.
What do you think about Tom missing you, 12, man? He missed you, 12.
What's that? I'd just be messing around. I didn't come up here to argue with that motherfucker.
788.
I've been watching y'all all morning.
What's up, 12, man? My man, 12. How the hand doing, 12, man?
Doing good. Pretty much all healed up, but it didn't come out as good as I like, but it is what it is, you know?
Hey, 12, man, you were saying that hand illness was due to the region that you're from in Europe?
Yeah, Northern European heritage. Said a lot of people from that area get that in their hands.
What is it called?
Shit, what did they call that? Fuck, I can't remember now. Something damn, I can't remember what they call it now. I have to look it up.
The 12, man, they're real motherfucking Viking. Northern European, Swedish, Norwegian or something. Finland.
Finland, Sweden.
I don't know exactly. It's something like that, though.
German.
Could be.
Hey, Dave, tonight I'm doing Weather Underground. Are you familiar with the Weather Underground?
I'm from Chicago, man. They knocked us over the head with that shit with Bill Ayers and all them other people. Yeah, when Obama was running, man. Yeah. Oh, you Weather Underground. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? And they, something about
what?
They blew up the Capitol. They blew up the Pentagon. Those guys, they were not your typical hippies.
They blew up the Pentagon.
Oh, set off a bomb in the Pentagon, set up the bomb in the Capitol, Wall Street. Yeah, man.
And what are they doing now, Tom? What are they doing now?
Homer's wild, man. I knew y'all.
The ones that aren't in jail are teaching at our nation's university.
What does Bernadine Dorr do now right now?
I think she's a professor, and I know Bill Ayers is a professor.
I'm blaming it on ideology. I'm blaming it on all y'all boomers, man. I knew y'all was wild.
Tom, who does Bill Ayers? Who does Bill Ayers have a connection to?
Well, he was in the very first organizational meeting for the very first political office that Barack Obama ever met.
Say what? Who?
Yeah, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, Bill Ayers, and Bill Ayers did what? He bombed some places? Is that what you said?
No, well, actually, he was in.
Barack Obama was in grade school when this shit happened, man.
Yeah, but when Obama grew up, Bill Ayers is still hanging around, and he was one of the organizers that helped Barack start his very first election campaign. I mean,
let me ask you this question, Tom.
Tom.
Here we go with the hating on my buddy Obama, man.
Let me ask you this question.
He just dropped $1 billion in the hood for this library, man. He making us rich.
Tom, let me ask you this question. You ever heard of Jack Cashill?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Steve Saylor?
Yes.
You ever heard of the allegation? You ever even heard of what Bill Ayers said himself or intimated himself about Obama's book?
Oh, man, I can't remember what he said about it. But I know it was a big controversy when he said it.
Hey, y'all trying to hate on my Teflon Don from Chicago, man.
I am not political. I just state the facts.
Bill Ayers intimated that he wrote Obama's book.
Oh, really?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I read it. My mama got that manuscript. I ain't seen nothing about no Bill Ayers in there, man. Stop dirtying up my player name, man. He out here doing everything for the hood.
I think the thing that made me want to do this story, and I've studied the Weather Underground for a long time, is that today people think that protests are, hey, let's hang out in Central Park, they'll bring us pizza. Back in the day, they stated very clearly, we want to overthrow the U.S. government. We want to bring the war back here. We want to have days of rage. And then they hid out from the police, the FBI, everybody else for a decade, just blowing things up.
Well, that certainly sounds more interesting than jockstraps.
And it's a lot more interesting than being a convicted felon drunk. Now, I was going to not fucking say anything to you, and I'll go back to that. But if you don't want to, get ready.
That doesn't bother me.
No, it doesn't bother me, you fucking jailbird. If it bothered you, you wouldn't have been in there in the first place.
He
I
said,
haven't been
it
to
don't
jail
matter,
in
I'm
20
out.
years. I don't know what you're talking about.
He said, I don't know what you're talking about. I am out.
Don't start none, won't be none.
What? That's just like when they talking about all these deportations. I'm sitting here looking at them like, do you understand how many shootouts y'all gonna have to deal with? Shoot.
Oh man, I'm getting a lot of bookings here. A lot of bookings. You know, I like to make them money. You know what? Yeah,
I was actually giving you a compliment.
Weed, man. You know,
Oh, thanks.
I need some weed, man. I need some weed, man. Look, that's what
I'm rolled. Well, I can't say.
Man, the dope getting sold today. I swear the dope getting sold. I wish someone would call in so we can hear him. Buy the dope online so you guys can hear it. Let me send the reservation. What should I put? Let's see. 4040 Club. The 4040 Club. It's one of the rooms I seen them niggas. 4040.
This one done? Yes. Move on.
4040. How much nigga payments? Yeah. No. Let me see.
Speak to me.
Wait.
You're trying to get on the thing.
Now that I look back, it's been 25 years since I've had any run-ins with the law.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, nice job. I'm working on 61. Oh, wait, I did have that run in when I actually with the law.
All right, give me 1 second. My electrician calling. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, shit. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, the access door to the basement is number 1.
Say what?
The access door for basement is the number 1.
You need the code? You need the code to get in?
Yeah.
I sent you a code. Take a look at your message.
Yeah, but that was first.
Say what?
It's not working. It's not working.
It's the one right across from the microwave to the left, to your left. You're not trying to enter the door straight ahead. Come at the door to your left.
Yeah, it's on right here, but I need to test why it's working right now.
Damn. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna call you right back. All right, I'm gonna send you the code. I'll call you right back. Damn, what the fuck was happening?
All the codes. John's got all
the things. Let's see.
Get all the codes.
What's the code to get in them? I gotta look up the code. You know, guys, I use Swiftly locks. They have the best interface. So you want to see the interface? Well, I can't show you. Swiftly locks, best interface you can find. Ooh, some of my locks.
You talking about like they put in the boxes with the key inside the box?
No, I'll pull up a lock. I'll show it to you. Give me 1 second. I'll show you what kind of locks we use. Base. Yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, maybe I sent him the wrong code. All the things. Let's see, Japan. Yeah. 1, 2, 0. Boom. All right. Let's see. Hopefully, you can get in with that. John, he robots every time he calls you. I know. I got to figure this shit. I don't know why that happens. Hit the weed man, drop again, John. With the weed man? What is it?
I need some weed.
There you go. I do. I got to keep things popping.
No comment.
I had a fucking circuit or something blow out. I don't know what the fuck happened. Man. I got the electrician.
Mama had a breaker blow out in her box recently, man. I've been telling her to have my brother go deal with it because he's an electrician engineer.
You got another nigga checking in. He lost.
He won't fuck up his hands.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, it's getting busy these days.
I never got into it. I don't touch electricity, gas, glass. What is it? Electricity, gas, glass, or plumbing. Like those electricity people, man, they're a whole different world, man. I never got into I always was scared of getting shocked. My brother's like, man, here, just shock yourself. It's not hurting. I'm like, man,
Yeah, it don't hurt you unless you get hit with that 220. That bitch will lay your ass down.
I believe it. I think everything will let me. I don't play with that.
But you know the thing is, like, bro, that shit is so simple, right? That shit, like, I'm not saying being an electrician is simple. I'm saying like the basics of it.
I never.
Let me tell you what I did. So I had my basement wide open, right? And, you know, all the walls were taken down. And so I saw every wire leaving the panel, headed to every outlet in the basement. And I followed every one of them fucking wires from the panel to every outlet. And I learned that shit right there.
Like I could do the conduit, no problem, but all of that other, I just hate it, dog. I really, it's like, and plumbing, like if it's already in, yeah, I could fix some shit. I can, you know, I don't know the right term, but I bought it. The little, damn, what is it called? Wet. They got you know, the plumbers they use a special name. You know, when your pipe bursts and you gotta put the little thing on it and weld each side and all that shit. Just the little basics. Anything with a toilet, I'm good.
Like the what they call? I forget what they call it.
Sweating the pipe.
Yeah, sweat the pipes. Yep.
But see, nowadays they got that PVC, so oftentimes you don't have to sweat the pipe.
What do you like that plastic? What is that? PEX or some shit?
Nigga, I ain't no plumber.
Polyvinyl chloride.
I don't really have pain on it. You know,
it seemed easier.
From a landlord perspective, that's right. It is easier. So, you know,
not cheaper.
It's not cheaper.
No, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, especially you can do that shit yourself. You may not be able to sweat a pipe correctly, although sweating a pipe ain't that difficult. You just gotta know what you're doing.
Gotta know what you're doing. It took me a while to do it. I'm like, all right.
You can watch video on how to sweat a pipe. You show you very clearly.
That I don't do glass and I don't do no damn roofing. God. That's it. Everything else, I'm cool.
I do all the things.
No pipe fitting, no glass, no roofing.
All the things.
I just got comfortable with concrete. I was always scared of concrete because it's like you gotta have all your tools ready right then and there. And everybody was telling me, like, look, dog, relax, man. Like, man, you got this. And then, once I did it a couple of times, I was able to do bigger and bigger squares and all of that. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I got a good concrete guy, real good concrete guy, real good.
But a plumber and electrician are probably like your main. Like, if you get a good one, don't ever let them go. Those are the two, especially a damn plumber.
You know, one of the biggest things I have is problems with plumbers. Not plumbers. Problems with doors. So I need a good framer type guy.
Oh, that's what I always used to love doing. Like, so they got these old gray stones, and the doors back then, they were like 84s and shit like that. Like they don't make those size doors anymore. They're like huge. So, I had to learn how to do those. And when you had people to say, well, I don't want this old big door, I want the normal size or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you have to bust out the whole different frame, rebuild the casing and the crown molding and all of that. And then
Those big doors are expensive. Those original doors are expensive. That shit
hell
ain't
yeah, they're expensive. Hell yeah.
You can't go to Home Depot and get that shit.
Nope.
So, we gotta Airbnb, get something.
But yeah, I went ham for like 7 years on the best tools, but they all just sit in
Hey, let me
storage.
ask you bought some of the Fest tools? You ever heard of Fest tools?
Yeah, I know. Festool is what I wanted. I went and got the Festool. Okay, so here's what I wanted from Festool, like my dream setup, and then I left carpentry. But my dream setup was 2 of those multi-tables, where they had track saws and shit like that. Because that's all I used to be doing is those big doors, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to slice, I'm gonna have to do a straight line slice because when houses settle, that's why those doors never close and all that other type of shit. I wanted the Festool. I went with the Makita track saw set. You know what I'm saying? Because I had got on Makita set because I'm like, man, I love Makita or whatever. But yeah, Festool, I wanted that. Also, I wanted from Festool the drywall, the dustless drywall system. It's called a Planix. I think it's the Planix. But it was the best thing ever because only thing I hate about drywall is the sanding part, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm doing everything else, but I hate this part. So I think it's like 2 G's with the vacuum is like 800 or a G, and the actual Planix system is like 1200 or whatever. Dustless. It was the best shit ever. I wanted to get that. And they had a couple of not multi-tools, but more like jigsaws and router sets. Not routers, but God, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I got a guy that rents my garage, and he's like a finished carpenter. Finished carpenter is where the money is.
Yep.
And so he has Fest tools, and he used to work. I don't know if he still does.
Hey, you got a good person because only the best gonna buy Festool. That's one of the best. That actually is the best maker. They out of Germany. When you see somebody with Festool, they taking their shit serious, real serious.
Very expensive. Very expensive. He probably got $100,000 worth of tools. He got a lot of this.
Yeah, it'll cost that much too, but that shit, man. And then they boxes, so they had these storage boxes that were stackable and then lock, and then everybody stole their idea. You know what I'm saying? I think Walkie did the best in stealing their idea with what is this thing? I bought it. It's called the Pro Pack. I forget what it's called, where you stack them on each other and all your tools can fit in and everything like that. But Festool was the original kind of with it. They were great. But that I forget what it's called, but it's this table, and it just made everything so easy when you drop in a big, if you're doing a 4x8 slab of some whatever type thick wood, whether it's underlay or whatever the hell, or a door, whatever you're doing, it was just awesome. But I was like, I'm like, okay, I got my horses. I'm only trimming doors, vertically and shit. But I wanted that, man. You gonna make me shit.
Yeah, I tell you, I got a good guy in my basement, in my garage, man. He fixes all my doors and windows for me, like that finished carpentry that I need. But molding, baseboards, molding, crown molding, shit like that. He does that very well too.
Keep him, man, because most people can't do that right. Most people suck at that, dog.
Yeah.
They said like they actually like. There's two type of people, honestly, from what I've seen. You got people who usually do new construction where everything's perfectly level 90s or however the hell you want it. You know what I'm saying? It's perfectly even. But when you get to some of these, these mansions, antique mansions, like, the big, Greystone, whatever the fuck, it's settled. So nothing's perfectly even. And, for people who not used to dealing with not perfectly even, but accounting for, dips or whatever stuff like that, you could tell who been through a lot and who hasn't.
What's up, Lolo? How far along are you? Lolo may have canceled us out.
She on mute.
Lolo, how far along are you?
Something, but she on mute.
How far along are you, Lolo? What's up, Free Zone?
I think she's still on mute. It looked like she's saying something to you, but it ain't. Yeah, she on mute.
Lolo, you on mute. Can you unmute yourself? Let's see if I can unmute it. She's unmuted. How far along are you right now? You're unmuted.
Right.
Guys, support the channel, by the way. We got Lolo.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear, Lolo. Loud and clear.
I said I'm almost done with this first side.
Yeah, guys, support the channel. We're gonna have Lolo doing some virtual housing showcases, making some money. We're gonna do something totally different. It'll be interesting to see you making money selling a real product online, Lolo. I think
What, your apartments?
I think you're gonna be a hit at it. What do you think about that, John Day? That's a novel concept. No, what do you think, 12th man? Tom Gullet, what do you think? I think it's a novel concept, to be quite honest with you.
It would be
definitely going to be a hit, John.
I think so too, 12th man. I think so too, and you're gonna see her make money right online. Matter of fact, Lolo, you got to show your cash apps when the people rent the room.
Got a bright future.
When the people rent the room,
Here was the first side. Done.
there you go. I like that. You guys give Lolo a round of applause. Yeah, give Lolo a round of applause.
You guys need to have one of those button machines.
Say what?
I said you guys need to have one of those little button machine soundboards.
Oh, Lolo, you know we got all that. We got all that, Lolo. Let's see. What do you think about that, Lolo?
Yeah, I put this.
Oh yeah, there you go.
What do you think about that, Lolo?
Hold on. I'll be back.
So was y'all out spending all the bread at Black Friday?
I ain't spent $1, man. I had too much other stuff to spend money on. What about you?
No, not really anything. Kids ain't want shit. Except for Roblox. Online video game. That's it, man. I'm getting ready for Christmas.
Not me.
They're gonna hit me over the head for something on Christmas, and I gotta get all type of new gift on all type of shit, man. I'm sick of these holidays. It's like a holiday every goddamn month.
Every year.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. Ain't nobody tell me it was gonna be like this. Shit. Forever. Wait a minute. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, what is it? What, 2, 3 weeks, whatever the hell it is. Getting ready. Figure out some New Year's resolutions or something, you know? Try to stick with it.
I got let's see something interesting for you guys. Let's see. Let me see if I have it while we're waiting on Lolo. Hoping someone would call us in.
My legs are literally dead.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, my legs are literally dead. Like they're actually asleep, and it was very hard to get up for a second.
Lolo, you cut your hair again. Universal Jones told us you cut your hair again.
Yeah, I trimmed it to like the length that I wanted.
He's trying to like.
What'd you say?
He's trying to ward you off from all the other men.
Yeah, I gotta take a break for a second.
Let's see.
Man, my legs really hurt actually. It's super bad. But yeah, what's up with everyone?
Same old. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Man. Work day is almost over. And I think
go ahead. Sorry about that.
Nah, I'm just go ahead if you have something you want to say.
I was gonna say, Lolo, things are heating up here on the Airbnb side. We better make some money, Lo.
I know. Just wait till Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So that guy, he only liked that. Did he never say anything back to you?
Let's see. No, not yet. But he's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. I just had 3 bookings while we're on. Let's see let's see if they wrote anything back. Let's see. Just had 3 bookings while we're on the phone here. There's one.
How many days do they usually do? Like a week? Well, hell, it all depends. Hell, you just told me.
All right, so I just had one guy. Let's see. Maybe I'll show you guys some of the reviews. Let's see.
And do you have to go through like an Airbnb inspection?
Fuck no.
Okay, this is what I'm talking.
Let's see what I got. Let's see.
He said, "Fuck."
Let's see if this guy has any. Okay, he has 1 review.
Damn, that's
German and English. He speaks German and English. Lolo, this is the kind of guy. Like, here's one of the examples where, let me share this with you, Lolo. And I want to see if you can see where the opportunity lies here. Let me see if we're just doing a little teaching online for the people that need to be taught. Lolo.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Give me 1 minute. Now, let me send it to you. Give me 1 minute. Better scratch his name. His name is still showing.
What'd you say?
His name is still showing it. Some bitch in the chat might try to call the motherfucker, right? Wouldn't that be a bitch? All right, now I got it. I think I got everything obscure. The motherfuckers. Let me see if I can show you this. And so what I want to show you here is, Lolo, here's again another example how we can make even more money, Lolo. All the things. We can get all the things, Lolo. I want to show you here's something. I want you to look at this. You're not going to see what I'm talking about. Maybe you will. You might be intuitive.
I can't. We can't see your screen. Oh, you doing that to her? Yeah. That's personal stuff. My bad.
I'm not about to share it to you. I'm about to share it to you right now.
No, I don't want to see the info.
No. I'm not sharing to her. Just her. You see that, Lolo? This motherfucker right here just booked. You can see it right there. What it said, December 3rd. What's today?
The 3rd.
To January 3rd. And
All right, so a month.
Let me see where some bitch coming from. This nigga done paid a hell of a vig. Not to me, John Galt. He could have paid that vig to you. Lolo, this is the dope we selling. You know what I'm saying? And you know how much of a vig he had to pay to the middleman for 31 nights Airbnb that got paid. They ain't had to do shit. He just checked in.
What was your, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What were you hoping that I catched on to? You said let me see if you're interested.
He paid Airbnb $1,200.
$1,200 per month. Oh, that's the guy that you just talked to.
It's another dude on Airbnb. So we gotta like figure out how to get these people. We gotta jump in front of Airbnb on these people, right? And that's where the money is, right? He's here,
And that's why I know. That's why you want me to post on, you know,
let me see
probably
where
more mainstream, just media, because that's where people are most.
Let me see where he's from, Lolo. Oh, he works as a Lyft Uber driver and he speaks German.
Where is he from, though?
Wo wohnst du, bitte?
Does not say.
Perfect Nugent.
But anyway, so he probably lives around here working Uber, German speaking, which means he might be a migrant into Germany. Maybe it's Syrian or something. Who knows? But that's a lot of big paid to the middleman that we got to get that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, it will be a little bit harder for me. Like, I'll be posting them. Yeah, there will be more ads to be seen, but at the same time, I'm on the way in South Carolina, so we have to remember.
Well, it's all going to be on Facebook, so they don't want to know where you are.
That's true. There's just going to be more ads. But yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
Hoffentlich will einen ausgezeichneten Urlaub gehabt Sie auf DC.
I didn't. We're speaking German on the channel now.
Jawohl, meine Freunde.
Osten.
I don't know what that means.
I think it was caution. I think.
No, it's Achtung.
There you go. Yeah. ACHTUNG, something like that.
Achtung, ja.
Yeah. That I only know like 4 words, man. One of them was probably Farfetnugen.
Ich möchte eine große Geld auf das
You called her a gross girl.
What,
Get out. I know it probably don't translate like that.
Get out is gay.
I heard you say grossa and girl.
No, grossa means big.
Okay, fair enough.
So I said ich möchte eine große, and I don't. Room is just room, so it's I want a big room.
What was the girl part?
There was no girl; it was Geld. Actually, what I said, I want to make a lot of money on a big room.
Okay. What's money? I'm sorry. What's money? Let's get to the business.
That's Geld.
Say it again.
Geld, Geld, and then gehen Sie ab is get out.
Geld. Is this German? Yeah, this is German, right? Yeah. Geld.
Jawohl, meine Freunde. Ich habe 4 Jahre auf Schule. Study that shit for 4 years. John, what's the markup if you get Lolo to get some of these people and you don't have to go to Airbnb? What's the markup she's going to be helping you make?
You know, I think from my business model, you know, my markup is pretty much consistent. I'm more or less trying to cut the middleman and fill some of the vacancies in the down season. So I'm not so dependent upon Airbnb, right? Like in Airbnb is down season.
Sure.
And many of the Airbnb hosts will say, "Oh, well, fuck it, it's down season. I just do what I got to do. Wait it out." I'm not the type that's just going to wait it out. I want all the things.
Right. I mean, so if somebody's going to pay $1,200 to Airbnb, you can say, "Pay me $1,200. You save all the taxes and fees."
Right. Or
but they might not trust them. I think that's what dude is doing.
See, that's the thing. So let's say someone comes to me and they say, "Well," and see, remember, economics plays a role. So let's say they have 600. Let's say they have, for round sake numbers, let's say they have $500. They can book maybe, let's say, 6 nights with me. And I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah.
For $500, and maybe Airbnb will get, I don't know, whatever the percentage.
Mm-hmm.
But if they came to me and said, I'll give you all the 500, then maybe they get 8 or 9 days.
Yeah.
And so what I'm doing is saying, hey, the trust factor is very few people. Like, here's the thing. Back in the day, 20 years ago, when I used to use Craigslist, a lot of Americans use Craigslist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of, you can't measure it, but there was a lot of trust in the country to where you could kind of weed through the fraud and get to the real ads on Craigslist to be a phone number, okay, card. But now technology has allowed people to hide behind fake real phone numbers and conduct scams. So, well, how do you go around it? The trust. I've talked to you about food stamps and how I've been able to go around the whole food stamp racket, right? How many of you guys remember the whole food stamp when I talked about that? How many of you guys remember that? Right?
No, but I do know about,
remember
getting
like,
food stamps for the low. I got you. We ain't gonna talk about that.
But I bet you can't get food stamps as low as I can.
What state you in?
Nigga, it don't matter what state I'm in. You don't understand what I'm trying to explain.
Hey, hit me up with some Illinois ones, but let's do it. Put on your
nationwide. Use a Amazon or Instacart and deliver food stamp from any food stamp phone, food stamp card number that you
in
got.
the nation. Wow, that probably is true.
On Amazon and look at, they say EBT accepted. It is correct, right?
You gotta be. I never thought about it like that, player.
I'm thinking for you.
Oh, that is true.
And so people oftentimes they come to me and say,
yeah. I'm gonna holler at you.
Young God, I got need a room for rent, and they said, well, how much money you got? They said, ain't got nothing. Like I said, but I do got. Let's just say for round sake numbers, $500. Y'all just give me a theoretical. I ain't telling you the truth. And then, wait a minute. Somebody unlocked the room. Okay, I was about to go ham over here. Well, let's say just hypothetical. Someone say I want a $500 room, right, for a week, right? And I said, well, okay, cool. He said, man, I ain't got no money. I got food stamps, right? Okay, cool. Just in theory, right?
It's just a theory, right? Yeah. Go ahead.
And I said, well, you know what? I give you a room for them $500 in food stamp for a week, right?
Right.
Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna give it to you for a week because them food stamps really only worth $250, right?
Right.
On the streets. On the street.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you 3 days, right? Maybe 4 days, whatever, right? But if I came over to your house to spend the night and I said, hey, Joe Dave, I'm gonna pay you $50 a night on food stamps to spend the night in your room. How much would it cost you for me to shit, shower, shave in your house?
What, as far as utilities and shit, like $5?
Right? So if I offer you $50,
maybe $10 max of my utilities.
if I offer you $50 a night with food stamps, and you say, "Well, I'll give you a place to stay," and it costs you $10, right? What do you get? What are you getting the food stamps at? What's the price of the food stamp?
I'm getting. I didn't even hear because the phone was ringing. It sounded like you was asking me to add
It
something.
costs you $10 a night for someone to live in your house,
right?
Shit. And they're offering you $50 in food stamps.
I'm getting $40 a day profit.
So what is the cost that you're paying for the food stamp?
What is the cost that I'm paying? $10. That's the cost coming out of my pocket.
So you're paying $10 for $50 worth of food stamp, correct?
If you want to call it like that, but I'm really charging them $50 a day. I'm really charging them $50 a day.
You went out on the streets and you paid for food stamps. What would it cost you? 50 cents on the dollar, correct?
Yeah.
Right, correct?
Yeah.
But if you traded off for a night in your house, what would it cost you? You trade off a night in your house.
Oh, my costs are way lower. Yeah. Well, it depends on how many food stamps I'm buying. So I get what you're saying.
So if a nigga come to you and say, "Hey man, I got $50 in food stamps, can I spend the night in your house for one night?" How much are you getting those food stamps for? Y'all niggas don't get it, dude.
I just said
food stamps are worth $25.
$10. That's my sunk cost. That is my personal cost. $10.
Tom, give it to him again.
So the food stamps on the street are worth $25.
Mm-hmm.
What John's saying, and so that you're making 15 after you pay out 10. Now, me, I would use the food stamps on food, and they'd be worth 50, but on the street, $25.
Right. So on the street, those $50 food stamps will be worth $25 cash money.
I'm paying
Hold on, Dave. Hold on. On the streets, if the food stamp motherfucker went to the grocery store and said, "Hey, I got $50 worth of food stamp," they get $25, correct?
Correct.
Right? Now, slow down. But when they come to, theoretically, when they come to someone like you and they say, "I need a place to stay," and I got $50 in food stamps, what does it cost you? You estimate
$10.
Yes, $10. So what's the difference between $10 and $25 when you divide $25 divided by 50 equals what?
25 divided by 50 is 50%.
50 cents on the dollar, correct?
Correct.
You said it would cost you $10 to allow a nigga to spend a night in your house one night, correct?
That is correct.
$10 divided by 50 equals what?
10 divided by 50, that's 1/5. 20%.
20% versus what? What's the other number? 20? What did you say? What did
20,
you say?
Would you ask 20% 20 over 50?
20 over 50 versus 10 over 50. What are those numbers? Compare those two for me. I'm fucked up. So you have
Hold
to
on. You got to do what? You're asking me to multiply fractions?
20 over 50 equals what? 25 over 50.
It's
right?
25.
50%, right?
25, yes.
10 over 50 equals what?
0.2.
What's the difference between 0.2 and 0.5?
0.3.
Which is what?
30%.
30%. Which means that a nigga like John Galt could effectively trade food stamps at a 30% discount from a nigga on the street who getting it at 50% off. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Am I correct on that?
Yeah,
Tom,
the math makes sense.
Tom, am I correct on those numbers?
Sure.
I am that nigga John Galt. Teaching you the game the street. It's a gangster country, and I'm just teaching you how the gangster shit flow. I hope you understand that without me saying too much. Right? You understand that, John Dave? You did, Tom. You understood what I just explained to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you add in, what do most people do? What has taken over the American economy now? What is it? The gig economy, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, to a certain degree, yeah.
And when you smoking one edge, I'm about to.
What? I plead the fifth. I am working diligently at home on my computer, getting things done.
And so factor in that, like, what is taking over the economy is the gig economy. And the gig economy people, they don't get W-2s, right? Am I wrong?
No, they don't. They get W-9s.
Tom, what do you think? Gig economy, what do they get?
I think the vast majority don't get.
They get W-9s.
Yeah, my people that gig with our company, they all get W-9s, but that's just because of our accounting department.
And I am that nigga, John Galt. I'm just telling you how the sausage is made. And so all these Uber drivers, they get, what do they call them? W-9s, I-9s? I don't give a fuck what it's called. W-9s. They get food stamps too. Did you know that? Did you know, Tom? Did you motherfuckers that drive for Uber give you ain't know that, did you?
Sure. I talk to those guys when I take them. They're always complaining about the pay. The Lyft guys, I think,
But
make
did you know they get food stamps too?
if they want them or need them, qualify for them, sure.
Because, like, if they were W-2 employees, they would not be able to get food stamps, correct?
No, food stamps is based on income threshold.
Which is W-2. Which is W-2. It's not W-9. W-2.
W-9 is same. No, they don't care where the income comes from. They just care where they add to.
I promise you it's not.
One you pay taxes, the other you don't.
Right. I promise
Yeah,
you.
that's basic. Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Bro, if you work at 1099 Uber Eats type gig.
Right, it is the 1099. Or yeah, that's what they get, the 1099.
Yeah.
My nigga, I know what I'm talking about. And so if you work at 1099 gig, you're eligible for food stamps because that revenue, in theory, is business revenue. It could come at any point in time in the 12-month business cycle. So they qualify for food stamps. I know these things. I promise you I know.
Wait, so any business qualify for food stamps?
That ain't what I just said to you.
Oh, you gotta let me know. You know, I'm trying to hear what the hell I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro.
He said, no, I didn't say that.
Let me show you. Damn. Motherfuckers be thinking I be lying and shit, and I didn't show a nigga, and then nigga really understand this shit, right? I'm really giving you some game. Guys, support the channel right here. I'm showing you guys some real fucking game here. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you something. Tom, you won't believe this shit, Tom. Dave. Whoever. Whoever the fuck is in the audience, none of you guys.
I just made 25 thumbnails for my YouTube channel.
What is she watching? That look like like they waiting for the match to load up. You know, where all the, you select the match and all the characters just be in there waiting. You can run around, but it's nothing, and then it's finna go, yeah. And then it play.
Let me show you something.
That's a screensaver.
So sometimes, like, you ever seen, like, Dave, you ever sold dope before?
No, I have not.
You never sold no dope? Okay. Yeah,
No, but carry on. I may be able to understand things, but no, I have.
You never sold no dope. No, I understand. Quiet boy. Boy. It's fine. It's good.
Yeah, I'm a quiet boy.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me show you how the dope is sold. You want to see how the dope sold? Man, I could go on and on for days and days. Damn, that nigga John Galt. And let me see.
What is it?
David.
Boy,
Tom, you
nobody fed questions, boy. Y'all thought y'all had me. I know what that.
So I'm gonna show you. Look, in this, what I'm about to show you niggas is two things. You ready? You niggas ready? I'm gonna show you two things, right? Two real things. The first thing is I'm gonna show you how, like, and I'm so dope. I'll be on. I know how the dope game goes. And you know, you trying your best to double up, get off the treadmill, like buying like little Nick bags and quarter-ounce bags and 8 balls and shit. You trying to get up. You trying to get off that treadmill. So let me show you what a nigga is trying to get off that that treadmill. And here's what he does, right? So this guy, he booked my Airbnb. I shouldn't even show y'all that.
Man, he gonna make me eventually do Airbnb. I swear to God, I'll be talking just like you, boy. I swear to God. I'm trying to get a motherfucker to click on them days. I swear to God.
You talking about Wolfgang that just booked from Deutschland with you?
No, nigga. Now Wolfgang done checked in. I got calls. I'm gonna show y'all how to sell that. I'm gonna show y'all how to sell that dope. By day. Jay-Z, look, nigga, I just thought about this shit. I got hype right now. Hey, how much was Jay-Z trying to sell them blunts for? How much?
$50.
What? Say what?
What'd you say? Blunts?
$50 pre-roll.
Nigga, what I told
you. Pre-roll with what?
Let me get on fucking camera. I ain't fucking.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all saying shit I have no idea about what? Like
nigga, that nigga where bro trying to sell their blunt for $50. He was. I am that nigga John Galt. I am.
So what was it filled with actual stuff?
I sell, nigga.
Yeah, it was.
Nigga.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Nigga, what?
It depends on what's in there then.
Nigga who? Nigga what? Nigga who? I am that nigga. Shit. We ain't going bankrupt over here. Nigga what? Nigga who? Them blunts, that's joints. John Galt joints. Rolled up and sold day by day. While Jay-Z here, he's struggling trying to sell his joints. Nigga, look at that. What? How much them Jay-Z joints was selling? How much they were selling for? Nigga, how do we keep? Nigga. I need some weed. Yeah. We keep blowing. And the beer keeps flowing while Jay-Z, we just talked about how Jay-Z can sell his weed. We did explain that. What is that? What are we looking at here? Can anybody see what the fuck we looking at here? Can anybody explain that shit to me? Huh, nigga, what?
$220.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Every day that nigga bought a joint from John Galt. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Nigga, I did that's just one screenshot, nigga. But kudos to this nigga. I promise you, You have tippy hat. You have tippy hat sometime where you got tippy hat to nigga sometime. And I'm gonna show you what nigga did. Look what nigga did. Look what nigga did. What that?
What that
nigga count the days that nigga, hold on, before I even show you that, I'm gonna show you how the dope gets sold. I promise you. You leave this motherfucker, you go over and dance and act silly on another channel. And when you come back here, you're gonna see how the dope gets sold, nigga. Nigga, I don't fuck around. I don't play no games, nigga. You done heard it. You done heard these some bitches. I am that nigga, Jungle. I hear me. Nigga, what? Yeah, niggas. Listen. You ain't gonna believe. Tom, you ain't gonna believe this shit.
So
I ain't trying to. Lolo, is Lolo still up? Because I promise.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I was on the phone.
Lolo, can you see that right there? Lolo, can you see that? Well, what that nigga doing? He a crackhead. He a crackhead.
You said, what do I see?
Nigga right here, what you see the crackhead pattern, Lolo? Crackhead.
Oh yeah, I know. He's like buying, like 3 Ace a day. But
This crackhead, nigga, crackhead, motherfucker. Hey, who got the dope, Lolo? Y'all niggas ain't ready. I am that nigga.
He said, "What is he doing for these 4 days?"
What do you want? Hey.
I can't stop laughing.
You some bitch. Save the date. What's the date? What's the date? Y'all niggas see on the screen.
December 3rd.
It hurt.
Motherfucker see on.
The back of your head when you laugh too much.
Somebody type in the screen what they see the last date right there. My mouth open. Because I don't want no motherfucker confused. You see that? You see that date right there? Put your mouth.
Oh yeah, they did see that 40 mil.
Please type it in the
see that news.
For a nigga. Please type it in the chat for a nigga. What's that date right there? What is the date? What's that date? Happy Thanksgiving, you motherfucker.
December 3rd, man. I'm
talking about the last date. The last date. What's that date right there?
We're the last of the Mohicans.
What's that last date? What's that date right there? What's that date?
November 26th.
Okay, type it in the chat so we don't lose track. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Give me 1 second. I'm rolling up the truck. The weed keep blowing, niggas. And the beer keep flowing. Remember that.
Yeah, me have an ad, man.
I want you to remember that date right there. Remember that.
You be asking me questions to add, boy. You really want my brain fired, man.
Would you remember that fucking date right there? What's the date? November.
I just remembered it, man. He asked me a whole bunch of complex fractions.
Nobody said there was going to be math.
Nobody told me.
Tricked me into thinking, man.
Nobody told me.
No, it's going to have to be math.
And so then what happened? And then what happened? Let me see if I can show you guys. Oh, have mercy on my.
Cost per click, cost per everything. Now I got to do John Galt math.
Have mercy on my soul, Tom Gully. And then what do we see? Lord have mercy. What do we see? Have mercy. That nigga buying that John Galt blunts day after day. And now what did we?
He said he bought a John Galt blunt. Oh my God.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, I would be saying the same thing. That's exactly that's why I'm laughing so much.
Now, Joe Day, what you said to me earlier was it cost me about $10 a day. Like if I came to sleep over your house, it would cost you $10, correct?
Right? A lot more than that.
Right? Well, no, if I slip at your house one night, I'm gonna shit, shower, shave. The water,
yeah.
Right. Okay.
There's the I can't tolerate other
I ain't scared. Showering and shaving with another nigga. It ain't bothered me. I don't give a fuck what you do.
No, I mean just being there.
Yeah. You only pay the money. For the utilities and shit he used, he charged me. It cost me $10. Right. We already established it. $10. So damn, let me zoom in so you motherfuckers can see. What do we see here? So what did we say the last day was? November what?
November 26th.
Oh Lord have mercy. What? And we what? What? Nickel. I bet Jay-Z wish he had numbers like that. Nigga. Don't you think Jay-Z wish he had numbers like that? Boy, I am that nigga, younger.
Who you talking about, Jay? Oh, you. I thought you was talking about H.G. Wentworth. I'm like, who is H.G. Wentworth?
Made me go further.
All right, I'm done with this second side.
It's my money. Hey, it's your money. If you have a structured settlement or annuity, it's your money.
Hey, y'all niggas tell me. You want me to keep going, nigga? You want me to keep going, nigga?
Sure.
Yeah. You want, okay. So on you.
How many more days? Because right now he's at 275. There's 6, 7 days, but that's only 55. So that's 6, 7, 8.
I'm going to send another email.
So 8 is 400, and then it was
what day that stopped at?
That's 440 for those 8 days.
What day we stopped?
November 26th.
No, we stopped at November 18th right here. It's November 18th, right?
Gotcha.
Okay, y'all niggas. Do you want an encore? Do you want more? God damn it, because I got more.
Are you not entertained? Is that not why you are here?
Is that not why you are here? You could be anywhere in the world, but I am that nigga jungle. Nigga, I ain't fuck a YouTube algorithm, a super chat, nigga. I'm doing what Jay-Z could not do. Sell some shit for 55. It probably cost me 10. What's the profit margin on $45 margin off of 10? Can someone explain it to me? What's the profit margin?
Let's see here.
Some of you niggas go back. Who got the profit margin?
Well, 1 divided by 4 is 25%.
So that's going to be an 81% profit. Well, 82 if you round it.
Say what?
If you make $45 off a $55 item, that means it's an 81.
Somebody help.
No, he said $10. What was you asking?
If it cost me $10 to house a nigga and he paid me $55, then what is the profit margin?
Oh, yeah, that's 45 divided by 55.
That's 81.82%.
Somebody help a nigga.
81, and it's 81.82%.
That low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
That's what you call. That's what you call it. Low hanging fruit.
Yep. My calculator says that number, and then it says this is how you get all the things.
What day did we end up on, Tom? What day did we end up on, Tom?
November 18th.
Is that what it was? Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Do you want more? Understand?
You're going to be able to go on forever.
Do you want an encore? Do you want more?
Sure, why not?
It's the Alabama boy.
Bama on the 49.
You want to? I guess this ain't necessarily an encore. It's like a tricore.
It just roll tide. When you see those numbers, you just say roll tide, and it just rolls on your screen.
We're rolling. Man, listen.
I need some weed.
Give me a break. I gotta roll up a joint. So you might give me 1 second, guys. I gotta roll up a joint. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you more.
Biden is asleep. Kamala.
And
is
so
at a dance
what
party
day
with
do we end up on?
Beyonce.
I'm Marquise.
Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce.
What day was the time that we
Beyonce. Party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
November 18th, John.
That's a bang.
November 18th, and here we are again. What happened?
Yeah,
what day are we at now? What fucking day are we at now? Have mercy.
That's 9, 10, 11, 12.
What, nigga, what day? What day we at?
We're right there at the 17th. That's right after the 18th. So, and that's 9 days, 10 days, 11 days, 12 days, 13 days, 14 days. Boy, it's getting good to him. Says 14 days so far. 15 days. Oh, Lord have mercy. 16 days. 16 4 is going to be 400 was let me just make it easy. I don't have to do my
Very easy on this.
that's a gross of $880.
It's very easy to understand these days. Very easy. There's just one guy, one room. But here's what's most interesting. You know, I will give him some credit, Tom.
He's consistent.
Yeah. Sometimes he sends it to me at 2 or 3 in the morning. And here's what I will say is most interesting, Tom, which I will give him credit for. That's him. Here's what I will give credit for, Tom. You know, we started off showing you this, right? Remember this?
I do.
This is the when you know.
It's like it was only today.
Right. Today was it? That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is what I give him credit for, Tom, because many people, you've heard me. People, how many of you heard me talk about the people that are on the treadmill and they can't get off? How many have you guys heard me say that? You're on the treadmill. A lot of these people are on the treadmill and they can't get off. In other words, they keep coming back buying a quarter, and they never can buy an ounce. And so what I give this guy credit for is this.
Where the fuck is it? Oh.
Who's that in the background? Who's that?
This is
Is you on there? Meet you.
Oh, no, man.
And so what I give this guy credit for is that he was able to do this. You see this song? Know what time he's in it, Tom? Know what time he's in it?
Whoa.
See that?
Yeah.
Does anyone see what he just did there? He went from buying like a dime bag to a quarter. Does anyone see that?
Yeah.
Man, that's how the dope gets sold. Does anyone see that? I walked you through day by day. You paid 55 until Lolo. Can you see that? Day by day. Look what he eventually did, Lolo. This is what I need you to do. Day by day, I walk these people through him paying 55 day by day. He can finally come up with 325 for look. 1 week. See? 1 week. Right? He wanted to double up. He wanted to buy in bulk. He got off that treadmill. He bought in bulk. See?
I do see that.
Right?
Third to the 10 instead of doing that $55 a day.
You been doing me $55 a day, nigga. I've been selling that nigga them Jay-Z joints, that premium dope. Jay-Z can't do this. That's why I keep trying to say Jay-Z would have been better off selling that dope like John Galt. That shit sell. Look at that shit. I done showed you the niggas. I showed you this shit selling. One man I probably sold more joints to this one man than Jay-Z was able to sell to any one customer. His premium marijuana. My shit that real dope. Jay-Z selling bullshit. That's why he didn't say that. That's why he lost millions. Look at this shit. I showed you. I walked you all the way up to this. He worked his way up to the real dope. To a quarter. It's a beautiful thing.
Do we have to start calling you Heisenberg? Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing right there. That's a beautiful thing. Like Look at that shit right there. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing right there. Lolo, that's what we help you do that for us. Lolo, we're gonna show them how the magic is made right here on the screen. Anyway. Very interesting. What do you think about that, Tom?
It seems like a good profit margin to me. I mean, only computer software, perfume, and smokeless tobacco have profit margins like that.
Jay-Z was selling more, but he wasn't selling enough. And his profit margins weren't high enough. That's the biggest problem. Where was his weed dispensaries? What did they say it was in California? The prices and the regulations are very high over there. But the dope sell at the same price in the hood as it does. A dime bag is a dime bag in the hood. It's in a nice neighborhood. Then I get the risk premium on top of that shit. That's a beautiful thing. That's a really beautiful thing. Just can't imagine. Let's see if anyone's called in here. Let me check the phone and see if we have any calls. I got to get out of here at 7, honestly, guys.
John, going to the phone lines.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to make some money. See if anyone wants what I got for sale here. It is amazing. I just look. They got sent me 34 total transactions. That means 33 straight days. For those of you that were interested. And then he finally...
John, when you going to do some more street interviews?
Oh, 12 minutes. What is it? It's 37 degrees out there right now.
Oh, yeah, it is cold out there, eh? Didn't they let you do that bar one time?
I think that there may be... I need to check and see. Let me see. Let me call them right now. Let me see if they have heat outside. Let me see what the location is. All right. Tell me, have you ever watched our street interviews before?
Yes, I have.
Which ones did you enjoy the most or the least? I should probably ask
you. Be honest with you, I really liked your interaction with the police this past weekend. I enjoyed you watching that officer walk up to that door and go, "Don't you go in there, you're going to get fucked up."
And you see, he waited until he had backup right then. Damn fucking woman came. Then he had to wait a little more.
Yeah, well, I might as well. Just in there throwing crap. I'd make sure I had a whole bunch of guys with me too. Well, if I could.
Let me call this restaurant and see if they're going to be open. Damn, where's the phone number? All right, let me call him.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Thank you for busboys and poets at Fulton V. How can I help you?
Damn, it always sounds like a fucking robot. Let me cut it off and then cut it back on. Tom, do you take calls on your show? Tom, do you take calls on your show?
You talking to me?
No,
yeah,
so
I do. I do. I leave the phone lines off usually until I'm done with my topic, and then I'll open them up. Some shows I just open them up right at the beginning. That's
do
that's
people
all.
call in like from their phone or what?
Yeah, they call in from whatever they got. They have to dial my phone number, but
You use a Rode podcast or what?
I just use Skype.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try to call this person back, man.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Peace and love. Thank you for calling Busboys and Poets at 14th and V. How can I help you?
I have a general question.
Sure thing. What's your question?
I have a question about the patio outside.
Gotcha. What would you like to know about the patio?
Is it heated?
Yes, our patio is heated so you can stay cozy while enjoying the outdoor atmosphere. Anything else you're curious about?
Are you a robot?
Ha ha ha. Well, I'm here to help you just like a friendly human would. Anything else I can assist you with?
No, I got you. Huh? I got you, didn't I?
You sure did. You caught me. Anything else I can help with, or are we good for now?
No, that's it. We're good. Thank you. Damn. It's pretty effective, huh? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me get into talk. I wasn't going to do a stream on this, but I feel like you motherfuckers are ready. You people are ready for this. Huh?
John, I do tons of that now.
Really?
Yeah, writing the queries, anything a person could ask, and then the responses for them. Yeah, that's a big AI thing. You have to train it and give it the proper, what they call scripting. Yeah, that's actually a really good one.
Tom, what did you know about this right here? Let me see. Since you incorporating AI, you think that was a good one. Give me 1 second. I want to play through this ad, but I want to know what you think about this one here. Give me 1 second. I want to play through this ad, so I'll suffer through it, so you guys don't have to.
If that's not a chain, then they probably bought that. I don't think a regular retail location could afford to create as sophisticated as an answer of that. But you can buy shells, change voices, do all sorts of stuff once you got the basic AI response mechanism.
Oh, okay. Damn, I don't know if I can show this to you. Damn. Let me see. What I will show you is this. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You ready for this? I mean, Portia's probably gonna want to hear about this. Let's see. Let me see. Which one do I want to share with you? How many of you guys knew about this? How many of you guys knew about this? Let me know if you can see the screen. Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah, it's up there.
You use AI, huh, Tom?
Tools like ChatGPT work almost like magic, but there's no quick trick for building them. Thousands of workers, like Richard, have spent months filtering toxic content out of the data used to train OpenAI. After reviewing scenes of child abuse and bestiality, he's been left traumatized.
You had to go through all of these statements. You had to go through all these 250 content within a day. And all of these are actually disturbing and traumatic content.
It's difficult work, and AI subcontractor employees are paid less than €1 an hour. Richard ended up quitting.
The people in Silicon Valley doing the same job, they are getting a humongous pay, as far as that is concerned.
Richard and 3 other moderators decided it was time for change. They filed a petition in Parliament with the help of this lawyer.
Because this is new age work. We've never experienced this. We didn't prepare for this. Our occupational laws don't even acknowledge harm to mental health as being occupational illnesses. So how do we change that? And that's where the idea of petitioning Parliament came from.
She believes they must act fast, as a growing number of companies set up in Nairobi. They're attracted by Kenyans' fluency in English and their quality education. In this school, children are learning how to code. Today's class is on self-driving cars.
Most of the computers are AI and they're running themselves, so you have to learn how to code them.
A growing number of Kenyan children are learning digital skills. The young company DigiFunzi now offers this course in 10 different schools.
Currently, we are having so many startups coming along in Kenya. We're having so many incubator hubs. We are having so many tech communities. So for us to prepare them to be aligned in that and be able to adapt with the changes that are going on, we need to help them to be innovators.
Innovators that hope to climb the ladder and become the brains behind the technologies of tomorrow, not just the cogs in an American machine.
How many of you knew like the Kenyans were behind the AI revolution there?
Didn't know.
You know that. Tough man, what about you guys? Tom?
I don't care who's behind it. I'm tired of it already.
You tired of AI already?
Well, it's awesome for some things. I mean, it can scan chest X-rays and with 99% accuracy detect, cancerous lesions and stuff. I mean, some things it's really awesome at. But what I do writing, first of all, it sucks at it. Second of all, it puts incorrect information and stuff. And third of all, they're trying to put me out of business. So I'm not crazy about it. But a lot of people over the centuries have been put out of business by emerging technology. Now they suck at it now. They won't forever. It'll eventually get better. But the English language is a very, very difficult thing to master, particularly when you're trying to persuade someone. So right now when you do it, it's declarative sentences and it's boring and it's not that good. But one of these days, they'll figure out something that'll detect the patterns and make it more conversational or more human. But right now, put $5,000 on the table, let AI do something and let me do it. I will kick AI's ass. One of the problems with AI is it can't create anything unless it has materials to create from. So it goes to the web and just takes things. So they're actually running into a lot of, property, copyright, photographers, illustrators. They're like, man, I made that. You don't have permission to use it. And the same is true of writing. They go and get facts and they're not always correct. So New York Times, a bunch of outlets have sued them and said, you're scraping our content and reusing it. And that's not allowed. We paid for that to be created and you're using it for free.
I just got caught up, but I heard some AI talking. I think I agree with some stuff. I want to get some pushback as well.
Yeah, what's up, Francis?
Well, no, maybe I'm block-pilled. I hope I am wrong, but I think AI is gonna be a huge impact. Just for example, even the law industry, I think the law, being a lawyer is gonna look totally different in 10 years from now, just because all the entry-level jobs, all the people who want to ask basic questions, they're all gonna go to AI. There's still gonna be super rich people. They're gonna seek lawyers, but I think the overall need to have, there's gonna be way less lawyers required, just because a lot of people are gonna be able to go to AI for a lot of their solutions.
Not this one, right? Yeah, coming up. Is this first one? Yes, sir. Okay. That's good. What's the other Constellation?
No, anyone had any go off that? Any feedback? Anyone
Well,
disagree?
just the fact that, and if Juan was here, he would tell you they've tried to start doing that, and the AI puts things in even boilerplate language that are radically incorrect, and even one small, miscalculation on a word in a legal contract is fatal. Now, like I said, years from now, probably a different thing. But right now, a lot of law firms are in the same position I am. People will say, well, go ahead and use AI to write this blog article or something, and then just go back in and fix it. And my response, which is the response of a lot of lawyers, is it's easier for me to do it properly the first time. I don't anticipate that will last forever, but that's where we are right now.
I just agree with the writing, and I agree. Yeah, that's just AI will just get better at that. I think the one thing is AI is already really way better at is like scale. So if I say like, hey, I want to fucking scan 100 case documents that are super boring that no human actually doesn't want to read that, AI is going to do that way better, way faster than if I just like try to get 100 individuals to do the same thing. And I think actually that's way more kind of needed on a day to day for being a lawyer than actually like having to give like nuanced takes on like new novel law cases. That's pretty rare actually. Most lawyers are just like kind of going off of like what's precedent and like kind of going off of what should be done. At least that's my understanding.
Right, but I mean, right now, AI, when it does that, will put a case in as precedent that does not exist.
Well, you're probably going like ChatGPT, which I agree has this problem, but there are a lot more AIs out right now that are way more accurate.
Yeah, I don't think
none of them are perfect though.
Probably most law firms. Well, I can't even say. I don't know that for sure.
Yes.
They're not regular people, so they.
One of the reasons ChatGPT is so bad. Actually, some of the best AIs are actually small. The big term is what's called like large language models. Those are super popular, really hot because they are really cool because they do general stuff. But actually, a lot of people actually are using AI to make a small language market. Basically, it's like, okay, I'm going to make an AI as an expert on law. I'm going to give it like these 100 cases. That's going to be its knowledge base. I'm not going to give anything else beyond that because that's where it gets confusing. But actually, AI can do crazy stuff when you give it a really limited base to work with. Actually, I think that's where it can actually do crazy stuff.
Yeah. I think the volume that most law firms go at, they're not going to need 100 people. Now, AI will be able to do it. Right now, the big argument is, do you want cheap or do you want good? I don't think that'll always be the case, but, it's a big controversy in the legal industry right now because I think currently the figure is 20% of facts are inaccurate, no matter what they're doing. So, yeah, of course, they'll get more specialized per industry. That makes sense. But again, AI can only deal with the information that it's given. And if we are dealing with new emerging kinds of law or new case precedent or an appeal that is taking an approach that's never been taken before, AI isn't going to work. For everyday boilerplate, divorce, personal injury, all that kind of stuff, it can get you in the ballpark really fast. But currently, a human is going to have to proof that, check it, make sure it's correct.
I think I generally agree. Yeah, I think that the fact checking is going to get less and less over time. And I guess what I'm saying is, I think most of like industry is actually that like kind of boring stuff. It's like not those novel cases, and so therefore, and I hope I'm wrong here. I feel like in most roles, and I think that lawyers as an example, we're going to see a lot less roles in total, and they're going to be like, there's going to be a few select expert level roles. But it's going to be a lot level. There's going to be basically no entry level and mid level positions. That's how I kind of see it happening. But again, I hope I'm wrong.
Paralegals will go away. Like I said, there's some things, because I just did a whole bunch of AI work for a company and the medical industry. AI, like I was mentioning earlier, can scan thousands of x-rays with like a 99% accuracy and detect whether someone has a certain kind of cancer, et cetera, that people just can't do that. And the accuracy is such that it's very reasonable. I mean, 99%, some people go, that's 1% inaccurate. Yeah, humans are at like 94%, even the best ones, over 10,000 documents. So, it's Yeah, it's coming. There's no question about it. My problem is a lot of the people I deal with don't know the difference between good and bad and what will work and what won't work. So then I have to A/B test what I do against AI. I beat the living crap out of it. And then they go, okay, yeah, at the end of the day, the final goal is to target a customer and get them to purchase. You do that better than AI right now. Right now.
I agree with you. Yeah, I think the biggest thing AI can do right now is like it's lowered the bar to entry. We're like, hey, if you want to like make a song for your YouTube video, AI can do that really fucking well. And it's like pretty it's pretty on point. It's not gonna like sound that janky.
I have a theory that is going to be crushed by commerce, but I want AI to do all the shit I don't want to do. You know, I want to write.
It's like painting and stuff. Yeah, like what the fuck? It's not how we thought AI was gonna go down.
Yeah, it's like I want to write. I love to write. It's my chosen profession. I've done it a long time, and I enjoy it. I also enjoy earning a living on it, like I have for so many years. So I want AI to, can you figure out a way to get these potholes filled in around here? Can you, do that kind of stuff? Now the pothole filling guy is going to say, "Hey, you're coming after my job now." So we just have to. It just seems to me that there's a rush to AI across the board, and there's not as much thought being put into it as regarding how do we want to use this? What's the best way to use this? Because after all, I'm a very big fan of the human race, and I don't want to see it sublimated by AI. A friend of mine said, "Yeah, well, we can probably figure out all those things, but someone will eventually have AI figure it out for us."
When I'm pretty sure, like, I forget like who like the parent company of OpenAI is, but I think they do a bunch of research about UBI, universal base income, because they kind of realize there might need to be some programs like that if AI does take over. Because if all the money ends up going to like the 1% or only people that know how to make AI, it's not going to be good for the general person.
Yeah, that's like the Star Trek model where computers got so sophisticated that they didn't need money anymore, really, in the terms that we consider it. It's like everyone has a standard of living and all that stuff, and they were able to do it because AI took care of so many of the things that people used to do, and all of that commerce sort of stuff is being handled. So then people were able to then, devote themselves to a certain study or a certain, pursuit or whatever else. But it's, it's just, I hopefully will be out of the job market.
Done, guys.
Right.
Finally.
Taking over.
Fucking finally.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Did you sew that whole thing?
Really cute. Hold on. I'll back up for you guys.
Did you make that whole thing, or did you just like patch a hole in it?
Yeah. No, I made it. It's
damn. It looks professional.
So yeah. But
how long does that take?
I started around like 3:40, 3:50, something like that. So 3 hours.
Okay, I was thinking that you made like that like M's by scratch. No, some of that was already done. You just like
Oh no. Like I ordered like I got one fabric from the store and then I ordered the other fabric. And
yeah, I was picturing it was like you just had like string and that you could end up with that.
No, I just make like they're called, I don't know what they're called, but I just call them tie blankets because that's the easiest way to call it. But yeah, it just took me 3 hours. Nothing too crazy, something slight, but I'm tired now. My hands are tired. Hands hurt.
I'm call someone in chat before I forget. Mad, but you're still there. We should talk sometime. I'm pretty sure you owe me some money now after a bet. Actually, I kind of forgot about that. You've been owing me for like 2 weeks. I gotta get you back. I think Mavitt owes me $200, so I'm trying to get it. Did you get? I don't know Mavitt that well. People on the panel. Do you guys think he's trustworthy? Do you think he'll get my money?
Why does he owe you $200? And no, I wouldn't trust that guy to fall down.
I forget how long this was, like 6 weeks, maybe 2 months ago. He bet me that RFK would become president. And I was like, I'm willing to bet that's not going to be the case. I started off with a $100 bet. At some point, I was like, hey, you want double or nothing? He's like, yeah. And as you can see, he's still not president, so I think I won.
Yeah, I think I'd have said I will bet as much as you want that won't happen.
So now
Yeah,
I'm
I wouldn't
be hounding you in chat, watching you.
My experiences and then just in the chat room don't really scream this is a trustworthy individual.
I mean, he is in the cabinet, so
Did John walk away? Did he step away or is he still here?
Don't know.
Okay, has he said anything in a while?
It's been probably 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like one thing when I joined.
Yeah. And so I was talking about Mavid, not RFK.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
so.
sorry, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I just wanted to check.
How's it going, Portia?
It's going good. How are you?
Fine. I'm about to take my pre-show shower and shave and get all pretty so I can be on camera.
Oh, you got to get beautiful for your show tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think.
What's going on tonight?
Tonight is the Weather Underground.
Yeah, the Weather Underground. Because whenever I saw that earlier, I was like, what is that?
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
I know some of the controversies. Didn't Obama get in trouble because he was connected to someone?
Yes.
With them?
Yes.
I
And the
remember that.
reason that connection was significant is the Weather Underground. Politically, everyone, well, most of the people on this channel will hate them, but they're not your grandfather's hippie protesters. We'll just put it that way. They were relatively serious about it.
They are far left Marxist.
Relatively.
Yes, relatively.
I'd say they were a little more serious than that.
The FBI described them as domestic terrorists.
It's just my opinion, though.
Hey guys, I'm about to get off here. I gotta.
All right, Lolo.
I haven't ate all day, and yeah.
Oh.
Well, before you go, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
More of a statement than a question, but if you're around Sunday, I'm planning another date stream, so if you can join, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, I seen your Instagram thing, and I said yeah, but like, let me just make sure. Like, it's not I have anything to do. It's just, am I gonna be in the mood for that? I'm not sure, but most likely.
Understandable, and I'm used to
Right.
flakes, so we'll love to have you. But I'll plan some other individuals too.
Okay, but well, I say yeah for now, but just I don't know, maybe we'll see.
I'm ready for it. I'm back from Vegas. I'm rested, relaxed.
Yeah, I know.
I got money, so I'm ready to get back into it.
I heard you had like alcohol poisoning or something.
Yeah, I definitely had the worst hangover of my fucking life.
Really?
It just lasted forever. It was like I was hungover for like a day and a half.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
bet.
think it was possible to last that long.
That's what you're supposed to do when you go to Las Vegas, right? So.
But usually, like a hangover is like 6 hours, and I'm like, I'm over it. Maybe 8.
Be more careful, princess.
I did all the mistakes. I mixed liquor. I didn't eat or drink before or after. I was dehydrated. I did just like all the things you're not supposed to do when you get drunk, and so I blame myself. A learning experience, guys. Don't do what I do. Drink.
Guys,
drink
I'll
5 and stop there.
Love everyone. God bless everyone, and I will see you guys later. Bye, Lolo.
Yeah.
Bye.
Till next
Good
time,
night.
Lolo. Peace out.
All right. So, oh God, they're talking about Stanley. Well, even though this is not our show, the Hood Conservative, he is live right now, doing a breakdown of Biden and his pardons and a lot of the news that came out today with that. But on his screen, it says, Hood, we were watching the Balloon Pop show and Stanley saw a trans trick a guy and he went full MAGA. He said that if a trans did that to him, he would beat them up. And that reminds me, I need to find that and collect that now. I have to see that because I didn't see that.
Sure, it's not, that's MAGA. You should not hide that from people. That's fucked up if you do that.
I couldn't imagine being like, I'm so like HB. He talks about like how hard women have it pretty often, and you know, with childbirth and periods and just, you know, girl stuff, right? But there's another side of that with the men, you know,